people. What is going on? Yes, you done know. Mikel Marino. Oh, big up to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter, man. Arsenal FC fan. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
Peter, you're a disgrace, bro.
We'll address that. I want to know why I am.
Great.
In the group chat, but we'll get there. Joined by Rubinho, Manchester United fan.
Yeah, let's get the show over with. All right.
Get the show on the roads. I'm joined by I'm joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
He's in your head. In your head. Salah.
Wow.
Listen,
wow.
I'm enjoying it.
Not only are you stealing the chance of a championship team, no, it's the chant of Plymouth that he's stolen it from. And it don't fit. It don't fit.
It's in a bad store.
Yeah.
SW6 has said here, where is your camera, bro? It's getting ridiculous now.
Well, I'll be back next week. Man. I had to get a new laptop, man. But I'm back online, don't worry.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. Trust me.
I'm back online, man.
And we're joined by special guest Lola. 1 second. Special guest by Lola, an Arsenal fan.
Is that
Peter? Why are you so quick to call people liars? I've noticed this about you.
Who?
You.
I see a lie. I'll call it a lie. What do we do? I know a lie when I see it. I know a lie when I see it. Big up to the Top 4 crew who are locked in right now. Taha says, big up Top 4 on a week which Chelsea's seasonal injury crisis has begun. No Jackson, Gu, Lavia, Fofana, and now Noni Madueke as well. Nat says, you see those new Adidas kits for the women's Euros, mostly Sweden and Belgium, are proper wavy. Yes, they brought out the new selection. David says, big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a brilliant weekend so far. Got 60 points as well for the game week in FPL. What is everyone's favorite signing so far this season? Let's get started.
Peter, you've had the stinker still.
Why?
Look at
You've had a massive stinker. Look at
your banner, bro.
What does it say?
So Western. It's so Western.
It's a Western. Right?
We're not even there either. Jesus.
Hey, but what? David's his fantasy is on another level. Man said only got 60 weeks. 60 weeks for me is a bloody good week, mate. That's the captain. The captain's bagged. I got something from the midfield. I got a clean sheet. Bloody hell, mate. It's pretty a different game, clearly.
What's your signing of the season so far? Well, if you man, what would you say? Number one signing this season? Who would you say?
for your club or just in general?
No, in general, in the league this season, who is your favorite? As the question.
I don't actually know who everyone signed, to be honest.
Fair enough. God, if I was to pick a signing, I mean,
like Liverpool didn't really sign anyone of note. Neither did Arsenal or United or City until January, and even then, it's too early.
It will have to be someone from Forest. Did they sign anyone?
No, I think anyone they signed was like from before, innit?
Might have been like a year before.
No, they just kept buying a bag of man.
Did Elliot Anderson join this season?
Elliot Anderson was the summer. He's a tidy little player.
I can't believe it.
There was that swap thing, that PSR thing that Newcastle and Forest did.
Yeah, I can't believe that Newcastle let him go there. That honestly, that's a.
Hey, here's the kicker. What, Newcastle then bought their second choice goalkeeper for 20 million quid? Listen, PSR's a fast man. What's his name? Odysseus. What's his name?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Matt Sells a former Newcastle goalkeeper?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Matt Sells.
Some dodgy dealing, yeah? Dodgy dealing.
The whole thing in the summer was like Newcastle and Forest and certainly all these clubs were like doing weird signing each other, but it was basically swaps, but they both just signed from each other and it was a whole big thing.
Villa and Everton as well, they were at it.
Yeah, that was it.
Guys, signing this season, I won't lie. It's a late one, but it has to be Everton. Moise.
Oh, absolutely.
It has to be, mate. If we can't find a player, the manager, mate.
Yeah. Do you love like this year?
What would you say?
You know them players that they go for big hype, they go for big money, and you don't understand why.
Yo, what is going on?
I'm not even sure. Yeah,
Did
but
the
you know,
Undertaker up here? What's happening here?
Yeah,
you okay?
Minter at Brighton's a good one as well.
yeah, funny you said Brighton. I was gonna say Ruta because this is a guy that I think Leeds, I think it was, signed him for big money. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell is this? It's a hologram. Then he went down to the Championship. He's come back up, and I was perplexed why Brighton spent so much money on him. But he's a baller, man. He's quality. He's a really good player.
Belieber? Is he new or was he here last season?
No, he was here last season. I remember I spoke about him because I went to Brighton away last year and I said, yo, this number 20 that they've got there, God knows where they're picking them out from.
No, how can he eat Caicedo? What?
Oh,
They sold him for 100 mil, and then the replacement is doing up the original.
incredible. Right, let's move it along. Murad says, listen, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when even Jesus H. Christ would be proud of the miracle Mikel performed this weekend.
Miracle. It's not that deep.
Why?
It's Fellaini.
Why?
Guys, we'll get to the game. Slow.
I need to know why does Jesus have a middle name?
We will.
No, what is the H? Unless H stands for holy.
I think it typically stands for Hubert. Don't get me I don't know why. I don't know how. But I see it a lot.
Bruv, let's respect Jesus, bruv. Come on.
Lie? Hubert, who's that? Who's
Typically.
All right. Quote of the day. What is the worst kit your club has released? Oh, how long you got?
It's a good one.
How long you got?
The Newcastle kit as of recent. That green Newcastle kit was.
What is that? Your club? Yeah. You're a Geordie now.
The green Newcastle kit. It wasn't even like black. It was green. It was like.
Are you a Geordie? Talk to me.
It was like green. It was green and like.
It was green and white. Did you not see it? It was last season.
Guys, we know the colours.
I thought that kit was nice, you know. That kit grew on me.
Read the question, please.
Read the question, man. For goodness sake.
The English.
What is the worst kit your club has released?
Are you a Geordie?
Your club, bro.
Are you a Geordie?
No, dude, don't you remember?
Don't you remember last season we had the third kit?
Oh my God, Lola.
Yeah.
Lola, what's going on here?
Oh, is he saying
Yeah, what's wrong?
I know what I talk about. They had the black and white stripe kit.
Yeah.
We know what United. You mean?
Yeah, United.
Yes.
Hey,
I had-
let me hold that out.
Yeah.
That's what that kit was nice.
Yeah.
No. It looks nice when it was black, but when it came out, it was like dark green. It looks.
I like the green.
I tell you what was horrible. That zebra kit with Pogba.
I like the zebra kit still. That was
disgraceful. That kit. It was horrible.
I liked it.
I'm of the opinion that Man United and Adidas kits don't work. It's not for you.
It depends because our third kit this season, top 10.
I'd say every single kit under Puma was crap. So there you go.
100%. There was a couple of good ones. There were two good ones that I've looked back with fond memory. But last season's away kit is the worst kit Arsenal's ever produced. Ever.
It grew on me. I can't lie to you. It grew on me.
No.
It grew on me.
No circumstances. Under no circumstances. That was horrific.
Which one was that light, that magenta one that you had?
The highlighter.
Green one. Yeah. It grew on me. I won't even lie to you.
Oh, I got that one still. That one slaps, man.
It grew on me.
Hey, that one slaps, bro. Don't lie. All right.
I'm definitely not trying to hear that at all. But anyway.
Hey, that kid slaps, man.
No, I can't lie. Chelsea had some horrid ones as well.
Chelsea?
Yeah, their aways have been
they're banging. I think Chelsea's ones have been banging.
Pink and blue, I don't know what they're on about.
AD, what's your worst?
Oh gosh! Actually, but before I answer, what do you guys think about the final year at the Emirates kit? That burgundy, but the burgundy number.
I mean, Highbury.
I love the Highbury.
Highbury.
Everyone's sleeping today. What's going on here?
Lovely kit. I had Thierry Henry on the back of that one. King of Highbury. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And to answer your question, go back to like the years between 2012 and 2014. That Warrior era was repulsive. Do you remember when Liverpool spoiled about Warrior?
Oh yeah, repug.
It was disgusting. The kits were collages. You have a bit of purple up here, then it'd be black down here, then it'd be a bit of white with golden right. Nasty kits. It just reminds me of Colo Toure. Horrid kits. Warrior era Liverpool, repulsive. Bottom. Pick your lot. Any away kit from that era.
Nah, let us know your one, man. What's the worst one? Taha says that Chelsea third kit, which looked like a Palace kit from Temu. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
That's that pandemic kit, isn't it? I think it was around that time. Or was it Lampard or was it Tuchel? I can't remember. But yeah, I remember it. SW6 says low pack Shakur is back. Nat says big up Tiwa Gold Diggers hype. Oh, talk to us. Is there something you need to tell us there, Lola?
No, that's the podcast she's on.
Yeah.
Oh, are you on the
Do you not know?
Yeah, I did the women one.
The WSL, yeah?
Yeah.
I see you lot promo that today. I'm of a tasty butch.
Also, Pete. It was a good announcement you made on Sunday and your return for your player after some year.
What's the announcement on Sunday?
Do you not remember your player returning after so many years?
Oh, what?
You said
Chloe
after
Kelly?
2,100. I was like, milking it.
15 days. I was like, yo.
This is the height that Arsenal women had. She's been playing less than a half, and she's already back in the England team.
Brother. I couldn't understand that. I was like, Rod then. Okay then. In you go, Chloe. Well, off you go. There's somebody in the English team that's actually
Off you pop.
a big one. Who's give me a player that's not made it that should be in there.
It depends on what you mean. Like, I feel like
I can't lie. I could not tell you.
I saw a name on Sky Sports they put out, and I was like, "Rah, she didn't make it."
I mean, the only one is like of note would probably be like Chloe Kelly initially didn't make it in, but then Beth Mead dropped out, so she took her place.
Why did Beth Mead drop out?
It's probably some kind of injury.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I'll tell you what, that's my highlight of the weekend, people. The Arsenal FC making sure that North London stays red.
Come on.
It was phenomenal. Absolutely dismantled Tottenham Hotspur the weekend.
Should have been more than 5. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah, it should have been more than 5. But hey, you know what I mean. We got to make sure we got to spread the goals around for the season. Even though the league's done, but
Hey, WSL.
League's finished.
I'm happy with second. I'll take it.
Steady.
Making progress.
You ain't
Making
finishing
progress.
second.
We'll finish the second. I could be proud of the women this season. They've done tremendously well.
We're on your tail, my friend. We're on your tail. Any other highlights or surprise of the weekend?
Oh, you had another howler, Peter, this weekend.
Raw.
Even though it was funny.
Go on.
What did you do on Valentine's Day?
Yo, I'm not even getting it. I'm not involved.
Percy Ingle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But as you asked the question, I'm a transparent man. I had Chelsea getting pumped by Brighton on the TV. I just put it to the group. I said, "Yo, guys, am I bad husband? Like, what's going on? Like, what are your teas?"
Listen. Let me just say, I put in the group chat. I was a groomsman at your wedding. I do not condone this behavior.
Valentine's Day.
So,
Valentine's Day, you put football on.
A rubbish game as well. In fact, bro, the fact that you had to ask us, it tells us everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Was she watching with you at least?
Was she watching at least?
No.
God in heaven.
You think she gives a damn about football?
You're a criminal. That is criminal behavior, bro. Nah.
Listen.
God.
Now, look, I did the decent thing in it. I asked, in it. I said, like,
I hear it.
Hey, even asking, you knew the answer was no. But you went with it anyway.
Look, guys, yeah, it's not. Listen, you know, not even at a restaurant. First of all, a restaurant partial find. Let me tell you that right now.
I hear that.
Especially it's the biggest fast of all time. You know what? We went to a restaurant a couple of years back, or it might have even been like 10 years now when I think about it. Guys, we got stung. It's never happened since. It's never happened on Valentine's Day since. Sometimes it might be like, oh, let's go Saturday, we might go Sunday after church, something like that. Never again did I do it on the 14th. Never. I want to meet this Saint Valentine and knock him out.
Nicholas.
The Peter, I hear it. It's a gimmick. Like, who the hell is it?
It's such a gimmick. It's such a big gimmick.
Don't care. We do it.
Don't get me wrong, yeah. Look, ladies out there, right?
The massacre.
I'm saying I cooked dinner. You know the way there. Like, yeah, I did a couple things. You know what I mean? A couple things in place. It got to like 9 minutes, and it was like, okay, cool, innit? Like, it's Friday. Like, I'm at Leicester tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, we priorities. I got to see what's going on with the weekend. So I kicked things off with the Brighton. Seeing Chelsea get touched as well was hilarious. Anyway, Sixers Peter, real life. I want to say straight from North. Listen, don't play frigging games with me, man.
It's not a game. It's not banter.
How do we get? Anyway, hey yo, no days off. Don't know. Shout out to Mirad. What's H of the week?
Highlight
of the week.
Oh,
it's your segment, mate.
Imagine. Start of half-term holidays, bro. But wife told me today that it's half-term. I said, what? These men just came off the heels of Christmas. What do you mean it's half-term already?
Yeah.
School was never this quick for me. Never.
It was never this quick.
It
was never this quick.
Bro, like, nah, man. My niece literally just come off the heels of Christmas. Like, literally.
Do you know what it is, though? It actually is kind of quick until post-exam. Post-May, after May, it is slow. Because you're trying to get to July. And then...
I'm just trying to get into July, boy. Shout out to the crew. Here are some of dates. I've got a great database of restaurants and bars in London with recommendations to share. Excel spreadsheet. I bring
Hey, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
You know on Insta Reels where you see like people go to these spots, like
you see it, and then you actually you pick it. You go to the website. How much is it? That's why it looks so glamorous. It's too good to be true.
Some of these
these quirky TikToks and the cute angles. Get out of my face, man.
you talk about liars, yeah. I can see some liars when I see one, bro. There's certain man that are not enjoying that munch right there.
You're not enjoying it.
They're not.
They're not enjoying it. They don't eat scallops. You know what I'm saying? They don't enjoy it. Say again?
Find your palate, scallops is nice.
It's overrated, scallops. It's overrated. It's not bad. It's just overrated.
Is it rated at all? I don't know how many people talk about it.
I don't rate scallops. I'll be real with you.
It should not cost what it costs.
No, but it does. It's one of those kind of. It's just how it's done, isn't it? It's the same thing with like lobster, whatever it is. Which personally, lobster, in my opinion, is more overrated than scallops. But that's by the by. They both taste.
Yeah, probably.
Another thing that is overrated and just downright disgusting: caviar. Disgusting.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's fine. It's like small things with stuff.
I
was
ready to go to the bathroom.
Rob is down with the 1%. Caviar.
Is it fish eggs?
I know it's a French thing. Still, you can get it on. You can get it local.
Yeah, but
it's fish eggs. Fish eggs.
Yeah.
What's
in the egg of a fish? We're not doing that.
You eat eggs.
What the heck?
You eat eggs and chicken.
It's just eggs.
Yeah, that's the difference between eggs from a chicken.
It's still
what is black? First of all, what are the black dots?
Oh, you the racism that's getting you. Is it racism that's getting you?
No, it's not. It's not racism at all. It's not racism at all. When I think of eggs, it must be white and yellow. When I say yellow, I mean dark orange.
I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world. I definitely think it's overhyped because it's seen as like a upper class type of thing. You eat in like small things, it's fine. It's not fantastic.
Yeah, Pete, is it a color thing?
The eggs, yes, my eggs need to be white and orange. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'll be racist upon eggs any time of the week. Nat says, not gonna lie though, if man is paying for that Sky package, I can watch what I want. You know, don't wait there.
Done no. Yeah, for real.
Who cooked dinner? Obviously, moi. Man's a chef in this thing, you know. Don't play games.
They asked, what did you cook?
Huh?
Yeah, asking what did you cook?
What did you cook?
You know what I'm saying now? You know what I'm saying?
That's too personal.
No, I don't know what you're saying. What did you cook?
Hey, bro.
You know what?
Far too comfortable to ask them such a thing.
It's so what?
Let me ask a specific
They're
question.
far too comfortable to ask you such an intimate detail. How dare they?
Let me ask-
You have to dignify them with a response.
let me ask-
Yeah, I like. Was me not saying Valentine's Day not enough?
It depends. Did
How
you cook?
greedy.
No, but did you
How
cook?
greedy.
Did you cook something that you always cook, or did you cook something like a bit more? Something.
It's something I might cook once a year.
Okay. I'll give
I mean,
I'll give you a C plus.
Oxtail. It'll be something like oxtail.
we saved money. First of all, we saved money.
It's not about saving money. Respectfully, it's like birthdays. Saving money doesn't count.
Until I'm rich, it's about saving money. Let's
Okay.
be very clear.
Certain occasions, I don't want to hear about you saving money.
That's true. Still,
You wait till you get
I want to
married.
know
You wait till you get married.
what did you cook on that pan?
You will listen. You wait till you get married, guys. You will learn what finances are.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
That's
You know what's
what
funny?
months. What?
Because
Couple times a year? Who cares about that?
we all agree, yeah, that Valentine's Day is a fast, right? We agree.
Big house.
You don't know what a wedding is. You don't know.
Whether it's enjoyment,
You
man.
don't know. It's a scam. See, the sense says Valentine's Day is a bigger scam
Oh,
than the moon landing.
The moonlight, they definitely faked it, innit? Defo. They were doing it to a studio. They had to have. Must have.
Are you must
The conspiracies I've seen on the moon landing, some of the
Oh, they're funny. They're funny. They're funny.
Yo. Travis says, big up yourself, Travis. I've got human flesh stuck in my teeth.
Yo, big man,
What's going on?
what's going on?
I just wanna leave that on there.
Hey, Travis. Hey, Travis, you need to explain yourself. Man.
No, don't. Maybe.
Nat says beef Wellington is that one thing that shouldn't cost what it does, with pastry costing 20 quid. Have a day off. Beef Wellington is mage, by the way.
Do you know how long and how much effort it takes to make beef Wellington? It's not that easy.
You gotta get it right. You're cooking. First of all, you're cooking that meat and then having that pastry around it to make sure it's just right. Nah, man.
I can't lie. It has the wrong name because half of it is pastry. Where's the pastry part? Wellington is a place, not a pastry.
Buy a beef Wellington because I've seen it cooked. If it's half of the thing, that's your problem.
It's
Half of it's pastry. It's half pastry still.
And again, eating half pastry, whatever you bought or made was wrong.
I'll be real. I didn't make it. So there you go.
You Kit Peter has returned. SW says is a colour thing. Sam Lewis, big at yourself. Big at the Fulham crew as well. Best date spot is Vagabond. Oh really? Self-serve wine and they all taste nice. So you can pick one for her and say you'll think I think you will like this one, and she will.
That's smart. That's nice.
Love that. I've never been Vagabond. Never been down there.
Right, Vagabond is a good place. Good place. So we'll recommend. You all like it, Pete.
All right, let's get into the nooks and cranny of this weekend. We're gonna kick things off. It's only right, guys. Tottenham Hotspur, they beat Manchester United 1-0. Rubinho, Man United lose to Tottenham 3 times this season. I mean, this Tottenham side as well. What are we actually doing here? Why are they allowed to play football matches? Is one thing I'm starting to ask myself. Because surely there's nothing left. There's nothing left in the tank for you to even speak about.
Well, I said that I'm ready to rant because when I look at this team, I look at this franchise, as we like to call it, that is Manchester United PLC in some circumstances. You look at where we have been for the last 11 years. from the spending that we've done to the team that was allowed to be assembled by the last manager to giving players away, rightfully so, but not replacing them. And then going into a match like that where both teams are awful. And the difference is that one team can finish and the other can't. Honestly, guys, I don't really know what to say because I've said it all this last year. Actually, I've said it all this last 7 years, if we're being very honest. This Manchester United team has gone through, what you call it, it's actually gone through hell. We've gone through hell. The biggest drop we have in 2024, 2025, a team that's won the treble, the team that's won the league 20 times, more than any other team in England, is currently sitting in 15th place. And we are, game week 24, 25.
Genuine settings.
This is where we're at. And do you know when I just sit there? I was pissed yesterday. And I was pissed again when I'm thinking about it. But I'm only pissed when I think about it because I'm already used to it. And it's a sad statement of affairs. I was telling you guys yesterday that the news came out this week that had Sir Jim not invested any of this money, that Manchester United could have gone into administration.
Sorry?
Yeah, that was the news that came out this week.
United into admin.
Yeah, that is how much we have wasted and how much we have spent compared to what we are producing on the pitch. It is that bad.
Oh.
Ruben Amorim has walked into hell. But, and this is where, not even just me, if you want to get the fans on your side, continue to do is keep the players. But if you want to turn the fans against you, don't take the piss with our youth. And that is something that you will get onto you very, very quickly, and people will turn around. I'll be real, this was the first game I looked at him and I said, are you being a coward? We are well aware that we have no one on the bench, that we have the crash. It was 7 players and Victor Lindelof on that bench. However, if nothing is changing, use your subs. I am sure you were saying that you're trying to protect them for the Premier League, fine. But bringing on a player with 3 minutes to go, that is just absolutely stupidity. That is on you. Alejandro Garnacho, what more time do you need to finish a goal? What do you need? You had no one was there. Yes, Vicario is a good goalkeeper. I can accept that. But what more do you need to finish 3 chances? Over the box, straight to the keeper, around the side. Also, if you're going to play the left-hand side, you have a partner in your left wing back. How many times are you going to ignore him and not use him? There were so many times he ran and he just did not refuse to pass. Poor guy has come from Italy trying to make anything work and everything work, and his team is ignoring him.
I love how you say poor guy came from Italy, like he was in the slums or something. He's broken free.
Hey, he has come up. He has come up from the team that he was at, and this is a big move for him. But if you have team players that are ignoring you, that clearly could have helped you throughout the game, and trying to play hero ball against this Tottenham and for what you've done, yeah, get out. Hoyland, I have no more time for you. I have no more time for you.
No more time.
I have no more time because he can moan, he can complain. And there was one time when Garnacho should have passed him, and I said, fine, there. But at least try and make your play. Don't just drop and stop playing. If you look out throughout the whole 90 minutes, every time a ball was stopped or we had a counter attack, I watched him. He just stopped. was not trending back, was not trying to get in place, not trying to do something. Xerxes, his partner, even though he plays 9.5, at least he was trying and can walk out for that game, held his head up high. Because it was only the 1 or 2 players that actually tried to do something. Casemiro, legs are gone. Can't say much about him. Bruno gives the ball away, left, right, and center. Horrible game for him. Delo, the Leicester said better. Back 4, can't say much about it. They didn't really have much to do, and Tottenham didn't really threaten us like that.
Who was your back 4?
It was back 3, sorry. It was Maguire. It was, who else is it? Maguire, De Ligt, and Mazraoui. That's it. Yeah. Didn't really do much. There was not much threatening. Our goalkeeper decides to give the ball away left, right, and center. He either kicks it to an opposite player or he throws it to an opposite player and creates havoc for no reason. I don't know if it's a curse. I don't know if it's just a lack of team. I don't know what it is, but we are in hell. And it's more now than anything. I just look at the board for how much we have spent and how much on garbage we have spent. I look at the players. Peter, you told me some of them can be coached. I vehemently disagree. They cannot. I look at the manager. He's new. He's been brought in. He's not been supported. I get that. However, when you have nonsense playing and you refuse to make a change, I'm sorry, that's cowardice. You are losing 1-0. We have an under 18 or 19-year-old in Chido who's scored 38 in 24 games in the under 18. He's smacking it up.
17.
Surely he can give him more time to do something than having Hoyland up top.
Do you genuinely believe that no manager in the world would get better results than this man right now? Do you genuinely believe that?
I vehemently, 100% knowing you can lie detect to me all you want. There is no one that can help this sorry forsaken team.
That's ridiculous.
My weekend was ruined.
Oh,
we
bro,
lost. We have lost our best player in Ahmed for the rest of the season.
Robin, Manchester United are 15th in the Premier League.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
We are 15th.
Yeah?
There are plenty of managers that could get United out of that dump.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, this is just mistake being piled on to mistake after mistake. So you gave Ten Hag an extension, yeah.
Stupid.
You got him the boot. You should have left Van Nistelrooy where it was. Amorim, come next summer. You knew the man you wanted, but obviously, man, you know how he likes to play. And he said, and the first thing he said in his statement that I'm not going to change my philosophy. And this is what we get. We should have left Ruben Amorim there, see out the rest of the season, then Amorim comes in the summer. But no, you lot force my man to come now. This is what you get.
Correct.
David, isn't it ironic that the two managers that refuse to change their style of football or whatever their thing is are played each other on the weekend, and one's sitting 12th because of that victory, and the other one's sitting 15th?
Wow.
Isn't it ironic? The thing that we were lauding Ange Postecoglou, however many seasons ago at the beginning, oh, yes, this is great, blah, blah, blah. And yet he's the reason why they are where they are right now. I don't want to hear about no injuries. He's the reason that they are where they are. And Amorim might have come out and said, I'm not going to change. If a manager changes, then it's like, almost, what's the point of me being here? And I get that. Stick to your beliefs and whatever and whatnot. But at the moment, none of your players that you have are even picked by you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, whose fault is that?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. This is the club, bro.
He came in November, to be fair. But
Yeah, but I think that's where it comes back to the club. It's like they basically strong-armed him. They gave him an ultimatum. If what the press is saying is correct, that they said you either come now or you don't come at all. So clearly he wanted to go to the Premier. Was like, oh, this is my opportunity to go. And obviously they probably spun him a yarn saying we'll do something in January. Maybe not like earth-shattering, but I'm assuming they kind of gave him certain maybe incentives or spun him a good story or whatever it is. And they were like, cool, if you don't come to the club now, you won't come anytime and we'll do something in January. So this is why I'm looking at the club and thinking, just bad from them. Don't get me wrong, Amorim isn't like getting off scot-free, because whilst I do have sympathy in the sense that the club is stupid, because like we said, the Ten Hag thing shouldn't have been extended anyway. So that already was a stupid thing to do. And like you said, I agree. They should have just left. What's his name? I forgot his name. There you go. Just left him there for the rest of the season, because what was the point? He was even like, relatively speaking, doing well for the short period he was there.
Dude, he was 4 points off top 4.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they messed the whole thing, and then, like I said, it's a patchwork team of players from this, there, everywhere, and also players who just aren't of the level anyway. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not giving Amorim a pass, because some of the thing is him, and it's a situation that I had issue with, like I said, with and also with Arteta in certain aspects, not the same level, obviously, of stubbornness can kill managers when in a situation where you don't have the players to do what you want them to do. Man United have a certain amount of players who are injured that can work in certain situations. They've got all their bailouts are injured now. So that the Martinez, even though he's a crackhead, is their best centre back. Then you've got Ahmad is their best attacker. Maynard, second best midfielder, because Bruno's better than him, depending on how you kind of look at it like that way. So they're stronger. They're like the strongest players all out. And this is where it's looking at the manager to be like, look, same thing was to be argued with Ange. Look, we understand your philosophy. In the situation you're in now, adapt until you get man back. And this is what's killing them. A lot of these guys aren't adapting to what's the situations they're in now. Well, they can kind of hold it. It's kind of funny in my opinion, because it's hilarious. Even though Spurs won, they should not be happy about it, because you're happy in the fact that they got 3 points, but they were just as bad. Just happened to have a keeper who's dumb enough to parry it in a position, and they score from that, and United are rubbish. So in those kind of aspects, it's like bad is bad, but one of them attacks better, so they just happen to get the one goal. So because like if you watch that game, Son was horrendous. Madison, whilst he got the goal, wasn't that great. I don't know who else attacks for them, but they were all dead. Like
guys, we
should have got a result.
We had 3 clear-cut opportunities.
Yeah, United should
not even get a draw. We could have won this game.
At least United should at least got a point from this, and they didn't. And part of it's down to the keeper, because again, no matter how many like random saves he can do, Onana's a crackhead. He's shown it multiple times.
Oh no, he's awful. And then this leads me on to my next point, and this is where
before you go in there, because you said a lot there, which I think is ridiculous. Because he's the reason, the manager's the reason why you're in 15th right now. He's the reason that you're there. Even if Van Nistelrooy had them 4 points off the top 4, right? And you're telling me no manager, and I said to you, what, no manager in the world could do anything with this United side, could do better than what they're doing right now. Absolutely they can. You cannot tell me David Moyes going into an Everton side, which is far worse than Man United squad, okay? And he's got them as winning as many points as Amorim's had games.
More than
this season in the league.
I think the argument is more so another manager could definitely come to this Man United team and do better, in the sense that give me some tape and glue and I'll get you to kind of like, it's just about whether or not you're happy with it. But that's why I agree with Peter on this one. There are definitely managers who could do better with this Man United.
But Lola, you know what's funny, yeah? Lola, we know that you know, we are all in agreement that United is a terrible situation. It was a basket case for anyone to come in and try and do their work, right? And even if Amorim came in and he's kind of found out, like, you know what, after a few weeks, man, this is crazy. Like, what is this side? I thought I was entering Man United and I found out it's this. You know, like when Conte did that with Tottenham and it was like, I finally now understand. It does not excuse since then. Okay, now that we know the situation we're in, it doesn't mean you should not be changing the situation. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. What I thought was funny after his post-match, he said, like, I think he said something like, this job is hard or something like that. He said something like, man, this is a hard job. And like, he said it kind of huffing and puffing, but like dead serious at the same time. But he is not exempt from this.
He's not.
But he's the reason you're 15th today. Because it's one
disagree. Not the sole reason.
Mate,
not the sole reason.
If Van Nistelrooy, he's the reason you're there today. And until Man United, either, like we said last week, I think the week before or whatever, like if the board, who I don't believe have a backbone in them, turn around and say, you know, we're going to stay here until the end of the road. We're going to be here till Kingdom Come, so that you turn it round. They're going to sack this man. It's just a question of when.
And then
that's what we are right now.
United are crazy. You man, that's Ineos red card.
No,
Bro.
they're not crazy. They're not crazy for sacking somebody that they think is not doing good enough, David. That one, even if you're the one that makes the mistake of appointing them or having the previous manager, I don't begrudge anybody who tries to rectify a mistake they've made.
No,
I'm
your original mistake was extending Ten Hag.
Yeah, sure.
Now you're going to top up on another one.
But they rectified it by getting rid of him because he wasn't doing a good job. Yeah. So the truth, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you're right. It was, what was going on was pretty scandalous, right? With all of these the appointment, the way they done the appointment. But if you see hell in front of you, and you decide not to change it on the chances of giving more time, or Robin just said something about going into administration, so there's no money. So what are we doing here? Because this is a trial. Let's say this is probation for Amorim to show Man United and Man United fans that this is what you're going to get if he's not given the tools. Okay, so if you're not being given the tools to mend and help change the situation at Man United, this is his probation right now, and he's sucking at it. He shouldn't be in the job. I don't know why this is so hard to get to grips with. He's not good enough for what's going on right now.
I think what it is, I don't think he's not good enough. I think it's rather he's not doing a good enough job, if that makes sense. Like, I think he's a good manager based on what we've seen on previous things. I think he's just not doing a good enough job currently, which kind of differentiates. Like for example, I don't know who's a manager who was here before. What's the man who was at Southampton who got fired? Is he still there? Was it another club?
What,
Russell Martin?
Yeah.
Whichever one of them relegation brothers who manager got sacked, like they were not good. They were not good as well as not doing a good job. So I think Amorim is a good manager or coach, but he's just not doing a good job.
You know what, Lola? No, that's a good point you bring up with Martin, because I think with him at Southampton, they soared to the Championship right at the end, playing a certain brand of football that suited them in the Championship. So you could argue that could have been like Ruben's Braga team in terms of like before he got the Sporting job. He got to Sporting, and you know what? He's done a phenomenal job at Sporting. Many will argue that he was right there at the right place at the right time, because Benfica and Porto have been doing madness out in Portugal. But he still has to win those 2 titles, which he did so fantastically well. But there comes a point where it's moments like now, and maybe Man United's not the fair place to judge him on. It's moments like now, like, okay, cool. When you come to the next level, to the big machine, what are you like? Can you hold the belt?
The issue is the mess that Man United is in is that because they're such in mess all over the place from the top to the bottom, players, higher ups. This is where the old school they need for quote unquote a man manager. So like not man manager as in the place, but like obviously not him, but like a Mourinho type. This is where the name does come in handy, just purely for the fact that this is such a big mess. You just need the entity of someone. You can't have the good young coach who's definitely going to be good, but it needs a bit of time to kind of adapt into it. You need the guy who can just kind of the wartime general, the guy who can clean up nonsense, do the thing, get things. You can't really have the Amorim if you're not going to give him what he needs, or at least something better. So this is where you're like same thing, like whether people rate Arteta or not. Put Arteta in the Man United team, I think it's the same situation. Not because he's not good or anything like that, but because the situation it's above them. You need the Ancelottis. You need the man who's been there, done that, and kind of like bring authority to it. You can't have the coaches who are just kind of like brilliant, smart, but they need the kind of breathing room, which you can't get at the situation they're in.
Go on, Robin. Your other points before we move on. By the way, let's introduce Oscar's in the building.
Oscar's in the building. I thought I was going to introduce him when we move on to Chelsea, but
we're right in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, no, I've decided that if honestly, there's one thing that annoys me more than Manchester United, that actually boils my blood, is Manchester United fans.
Why?
Because the revisionism that I have seen alone in the last week or two, I'm seeing people saying, we should have never got rid of Ten Hag. He was the one for the future. I've seen ones where David De Gea was our best thing ever, especially in that last season. He could have won us the FA Cup, so on and so forth. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, Now, you guys don't know what you want. You don't know what you need. You don't know what is thinking, but you just can't stand anything or everyone just bullying you. and that's just the fact here is that these lot absolutely suck. And I hate being part of this fan base because they talk nonsense. Everyone left, right, and center is talking. From the fans to our ex-players who talk absolute crap as well. Because when the manager's not their buddy, per se, that's when they start getting onto them for no reason. Case in point, when they was Ollie, they were all loving him, even though he was doing nonsense at the time. When it's gone to Amorim on Ten Hag, they're getting at him. When Postecoglou was going through bad the second season, everyone asked, "Oh, why did you not do the Ten Hag interview like what Carragher and Jamie did after 3 games?" Like they don't care or want to think about our team unless things are going well, or it is actually part of the team that they were in. And then you look at the top, and like as mentioned earlier, like we have spunked money beyond belief. Beyond belief. Imagine Real Madrid going into administration or Barcelona. That is the level we are at. And that's a fact.
Are technically in administration.
I mean, they've
got the levers. They've got levers. And they're back on, if I'll be real. They're back in.
They've been doing the Higgy Haga for time.
They have been doing it, but they can get away with it in Spain.
Barca in administration, bro.
I mean,
At least they won a league.
But they've won leagues and they're doing things to actually save the club. Yeah. And they're still building a 100,000 seat stadium. So
and their actual inbuilt academy is consistent in saving them.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's their academy saving them both.
And that's that. And then just look at our club and you're just like, wow.
Just some advice. Just some advice from Man United.
It's just ridiculous.
This is just some welcome advice. I see these man. I see you lot in the group chat. Amorim, guys, suffer now, blood. There's no need to top up. Just suffer now. Clean house.
No, I'm in agreement that just getting rid of him now is there's no point. It's pointless. I understand completely what Peter's saying, but it just doesn't help the situation. It really does not.
Man United need an entire reset. No, Pete.
Do you know what? Yeah, I would agree with you, man. No, do you know what? In general, what you man are saying, yeah, in an ideal world, definitely what you man are saying, I don't think anyone can disagree with. Right? We cannot disagree with anything you've said. But the truth of them, like I'm watching managers go elsewhere.
He's telling them the truth.
What's it called?
It's giving away bare free haircuts as well. I see you, bro.
Even in today's day and age, right? It's too common that managers come into situations, they come into tidal waves, they come into horrific scenarios, they come into this, that, and the third, right? Because remember, especially the Moyes thing at Everton, man, were telling me that, you know what, bruv, Dutch can't really do much. Like, Everton are dross, the squad is dead. And I said to you, man, I told you, man, from the jump, Dutch ball at Everton is criminal behaviour. And then to see Moyes has not even got a new suit fitted for the Everton badge yet, and he's got 13 points.
Hold on, wait there.
David. Everton had 3. Wait there. They had 3 wins in 2024. Everton 3. Yeah.
They've got 4 and 5.
They've got 6 now.
Guys, wait.
The season. Oscar, ignore me. My bad. I meant the season. They had 3 wins
before their last 5.
Go have a look at what David Moyes how many wins he's got now.
Let David say his point. Let David say his point.
Peter, what's been your point about West Ham? What are West Ham fans always asking for?
West Ham way.
They want that liquid football, don't they?
They want the West Ham way. The European way.
Everton is the same sort of club. They're all asking for that continental, and it goes wrong. They're fighting relegation.
To be fair, the fans have changed. You know that for real. They changed. They went down Lampard route. They changed. Big time.
Now you've got a manager who knows, bruv. This is our dish. This is.
Hey, man, can I be rude though? We're dancing around the matter at hand. Amorim has been rubbish.
Thank you very much.
Brother.
Adrian,
No. It's not Adrian. Brother, he's had 14 games and he's lost 8. He's lost 8.
Yeah, it's bad.
Lord have mercy on his soul. Brother, he's so negative. He's a negative guy. He's playing a back 5 and he still can't defend. It's 5 at the back. It's so negative. And guess what, guys? Do you want to know why he didn't bring on any kids on Sunday? Do you want to know why? The guy's been playing flipping Dallo and Masraoui as his wing backs for the past 2 months. Of course he's negative. Of course he's not going to take risks. Of course he's not going to grab the game by the ball of the horns and try and make something happen.
But Adrian, that you lost me there. You were on the roll, but then you lost me.
How have I lost you?
Because again, remember, I
Play
need you to
some
remember
bloody
this.
wingers, man.
No, I need you to remember this. Remember when he came in? I want you to tell me who our actual left wing backs were.
Listen, Robin, can I be real with you?
Adrian, answer the question.
Play Garnacho. What the hell, man? Play Garnacho there.
Play Garnacho left wing back.
To do something.
Now you really lost. Now you really lost me.
Huh?
Now you lost me. You
want to play a right
Everyone settle down. Everyone settle down.
He shouldn't be playing wing backs. That's the first problem.
Okay, let's go there. Let's go there, Peter. If you want to go there.
Yeah, let's go over there. You know what? He's looked at his team, right? And he's decided, I don't care what the players' names are. I don't care who they are playing my way. Guess what, Amorim? Your way is not working. You know what you should do after 5 games? Have a little think. Conte did it at Chelsea. Guess what he went and did?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Prime example, Conte did it at Chelsea. But yeah, no, Adrian, you were lost there because we didn't.
Arteta was the same thing. He came with it.
Hold on, wait there. When Conte first started, he weren't playing the football. He wanted the tactics he wanted to.
They lost and they were losing. It's only when
we banged them 3-0. He came to Emirates, we slapped them up. He said,
and then what did he say? He said, "You know what? I'm never playing this way again.
I'm never playing this. Let me go play my football that I know." Drill the team. And first of all, he had the players to play it.
There's a difference.
That's the difference. People don't know he had the players to play it.
It's deep. Literally, it was he Conte did what you were advocating. He played what the players knew. When he came to Chelsea, they all played in the way that they knew how to play the forward, the back, and they were crap. And he's like, you know what? Fun that. We're going to play exactly how I want to play, whether you can do it or not. Like I said, though, there were players there who could play the Conte way. Now, Amorim is doing the same thing. He didn't start. I don't think he started a three back. I don't know if I'm wrong if he did.
He started with three at the back.
He started three back in that kind of weird, and then he kind of turned it into more of like.
So yeah.
So it's
because
like you don't have the players for it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be nice anymore. You don't have to play for anything.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
but my issue with Adrian's point is like, well, we don't have any left backs because both our left backs were injured and continue to be. So that's what's like, hold on, that's why Dillo's playing there.
Man United on and off the pitch are a mess.
They're a mess.
Correct.
It's a mess, and I'm not here to excuse Amorim.
They're 15th in the league, and they've lost to Tottenham 3 times this season.
He said Kobe made it a false line. Forget about off the field matters for a second.
That was my last out. That was my last straw with him.
Forget about off the field matters for a bloody second. What's he doing?
This job. He's not. He's just look. He's not cut out for the Manchester United job.
I wouldn't go that far.
Who is?
That's I'm not paid to do that. That's what they need to go and find out. They need to go and find out who the manager is that they can do that.
Man United is one of those clubs, like I said earlier, that they need the big men. They need the old fashioned whatever it is. They can't handle the younger kind of genius type man until they fix upstairs. And they're not going to do that.
Lola.
Meant to do it for them.
Conte gets them in the Champions League.
Lola, they had the big man. They had Mourinho. What happened? They chased him off. Like they said enough.
No. I'm saying
he is buzzing, man.
Peter's cracked out.
Guys, you have to remember when Conte got Tottenham into the Champions League. Go look at that league again.
Yeah, look at that squad.
Go look at the size. I'm looking at the in the league and look at his Tottenham side.
No, I hear you, but I'm saying I'm looking at what's happening.
Tottenham play Champions League football.
I hear you. I'm looking at what's happening now. What Man United have now. So I've got hearing that he's not getting them up there either. You'll get them.
If Conte was the manager in August, he gets them in the top 4 this season.
He does not. I promise you that right now.
He gets them in the top 4 this season.
He'll be in top half.
By the way, because he will still have Rashford and Anthony. There's a caveat there. He will still have some of those other players.
I hear you. They would not be top 4 because Rashford, they'd be better. Anthony is rubbish. That was a stupid of the stupidest signings. I don't care what.
2 goals and 2 and 2 for Betis on the Pellegrini.
That's 10 million.
Yeah, but let's not do this, Pete.
That's better than United, to be fair.
We can do this. We can.
Anthony's
Don't
not
do
good.
that. Don't do that.
You don't do this. Come on, Anthony's not good.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Because then
Scott McTominay is about to win the league, and Anthony got 2 and 2.
Yeah, but that's okay, Peter. Now I know. Now you're trolling. You've lost me.
I'm not trolling because I'm not trolling, guys. Hear me very clearly. United are 15th.
No, I hear you.
Yes.
No, you're not hearing. You don't hear me.
No,
Because you think I'm trolling. You're not hearing me.
You are, because I know what you said about Anthony for the last 2 years. That's I'm like, no, I'm not having that.
Robin, question to you.
Nah, but I don't think.
Robin, question to you. Are Man United stronger or weaker without Anthony in the side?
what we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Right, we are done with Man United. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We are done. Peter, stop it.
Hold on. Peter, I could hear you if you were on about Tomine. I don't rate Tomine, but I hear you on him. Anthony's
Got Anthony.
we all know.
Man United stronger or weaker without Anthony in the side? That's the question I ask.
Stronger without Anthony. Do you know what?
And Marcus Rashford to boot. Man United have left the window weaker than they were when they walked in.
Anthony.
Wait, hold on.
They're weaker.
You know, I can see the count of how many people are watching the stream. When you said that 3 people left, I kid you not. I kid you not.
It's not even that. It's because when people say we're not doing this, I get it. If United are in the top 6, maybe they're fighting for Europe, they're fighting for the top 4, and you need more quality. You need to else. Guys, I want to tell you who's above them in the Premier League, who shouldn't be. Okay, Everton are above
Everton Football Club.
Wow.
This season, by the way, guys. Yeah, this season, right? Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace. They've got less wins than Man United, and they're above them.
Glasner Ball is above Manchester United.
Oscar, Palace have less wins than Man United, and they're above Man United. Tottenham Hotspur have 13 defeats this season. They're 12th in the league. I don't want to hear much.
Pia, wait, how many defeats do Tottenham have?
13.
Jesus.
And they're above Manchester United.
Oscar, they're above Man United. 1, 2, they're above them by 3 places. No. So when I'm making jokes about a player like Anthony and I'm trolling, this is the barrel they're in at the minute. So all I'm simply saying,
that is disgraceful.
If there was some integrity about United this season, yes, we don't bring up the Anthony conversation. Granted, because Betis are probably 15th in La Liga, right? For all we know, okay. But we're talking about a side that's behind Palace and Everton.
You have a club thing there. I'm just saying, it's the Anthony one that lost me. That's the one.
No, listen, the Anthony one.
Yeah. Because we all back when it was Rashford McTominay. We were all.
Yeah, I hear you on them too. The Anthony one
was just
Anthony.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll get onto him a little bit later. Mikel Moreno's got as many goals as Hoyland this season in the league.
Yeah, but that's because Arteta
you need
turned the 6
Anthony.
upside down. It's a 9 now. That's why.
But yeah, this isn't that conversation. Look, AD was right from the jump, bro. This man is doing a terrible job at Manchester United. It's terrible. Man United have 8 wins. Yeah, after 25 football matches in the Premier League, they have 8 wins.
Guys, if Gareth Southgate was appointed in November and he played 5 at the backs and he lost 8 out of 14, the pitchforks will be out. They'll be out for blood. And don't get me wrong, I rate Amorim. Truth be told, I think he's the guy that can give these guys a culture reset. But let's call it for what it is, right before our eyes. This is an abomination. This is absolutely diabolical what we're seeing. Diabolical what we're seeing, guys.
But they need to go through this. They need to go through this, and then at the end,
they need to go through this. Not this low.
Hey, this is how
they did. That club. So arrogant.
Adrian,
You needed this.
We
Man
needed
United.
it in vain, yeah.
Man United.
Oh, the fan base. Oh,
They
okay.
The fan base.
No, hear me out, because the same way they were saying it when, and let's put this in context. The same energy they gave to Arsenal for finishing 8th, by the way, still top half, by the way.
At the least.
This is what's necessary for Man United. You're not going to get relegated, so you're fine. This fire you're in, stay there.
They need to hold this.
The thing is, yeah, before you know it, they will be in the relegation battle, like legit in the battle.
They weren't.
They're lucky because the teams are crap. The teams are crap, so they're
Well, the
lucky.
teams below them
But
are
the rest of the season, they'll be in trouble.
Adrian,
Yeah, there's like a 10, 12 point gap between them, and they're fine.
How many points has Amorim have won since he's been the manager, Lola?
Wait, the point is them and Arne.
It very much is the point. How many points?
Four wins, I think it is.
But what I'm saying is, because them man who are like from the bottom 3 or 4 are so bad, as bad as Amorim has been,
Yeah, they are.
no, this is the
Yeah.
season
Also
suffered.
down.
Adrian, like
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
Adrian, yeah, you've suffered with the dark days of Kenny,
Yeah.
Konchelski, who's the other one? Skirtle,
Yeah,
Mama-
yeah.
Spearing. Jay Spearing.
You have suffered, and then you
Yeah.
see Klopp comes in. Champions League, Premier Leagues. This is their moment. This is their Konchelski moment, bro. Let them hold that.
But Liverpool were playing well under Klopp. They had dead players,
No.
but they were actually
But it's
decent.
the thing, yeah.
And he
but
got to
it was
fight like
okay.
he was in a final of like every competition once a year.
And
Like,
there's
But this is what Peter's saying. There was a light at the end of the tunnel.
no, but before Klopp came, where was the tunnel? With Roy
No,
Hodgson and man.
No, basically, what I'm asking
Roy
you.
Hodgson was there. What were you saying?
No, but the point I'm asking to what is
God,
Amorim the guy? Where is Amorim the guy?
Give him time, bro.
David,
Yeah, I hear that. No, but what I'm saying is he's shown us no light. Like if we're going purely off the Man United's tenure, it's been sackable. The only grace we're giving him is what he's done in Portugal and the way he talks in the media. That's the only grace I can say. You know what? But on the field of play, he's shown us nothing.
Let's keep it a buck.
Let's move on anyway.
The only reason he's still in the job, the only reason he's still in the job is purely, I say this, the same thing happened with Chelsea, the same thing's happening with Spurs. The only reason he's still in the job is because Mikel Arteta was. I promise you,
Yeah,
the evil Arsenal went through with that screenshot that always shows up. It was red, and I think one win.
yeah.
It's purely because he stuck. This is what's clinging them to life. That whole thing about trusting the process purely started from Arteta. And that's the only reason all these men lasted as long as they did at every single club. That's the only reason they're clinging to life on that.
Lola, I told them in the group chat, don't be fooled by that Arteta situation. They should not follow suit. We know.
We're not winning anything, yeah. But the only reason Arsenal were lucky in the timing of it all. The timing of that happened was literally just pure luck.
It was purely because there's no crowd.
Yeah, that's literally because we were.
Oh yeah. If the crowds were there, it would have been gone.
AD.
The timing was perfect for the suffering.
AD.
Yo.
Worst time for Man United.
I don't think people understand. When Mikel caught COVID, it saved his Arsenal career. No doubt. He should have never
I
been.
can't lie. People said he faked it. Did he confirm it or not?
So be it, bro. He's still here. Do you know what it was? They cannot look at the Mikel situation at Arsenal and think we're going to firm this. And I don't believe the board. I don't believe in the United board's bottle at all. And if people want to talk about Ineos, guys, I watch Formula One. I've seen Ineos in Formula One for the last 10 years. Take it from me, they've got no bottle. They've got no bottle
How
whatsoever.
many stuff did these guys do? Formula One, they got football in France, they got Man United, they do not PPE, they do hand wash.
They do hand
sanitizer.
sanitizers, bro.
Are you ready for what they do? Are you ready for something crazy that they do? They tried to bring it to Mercedes in Formula One a couple of years ago, and then Mercedes just said, we're going to cut this. What are we doing?
They got music label as well.
They do, I don't know what the sport is called, but like when you're sailing on the boat, what's that sport called?
Sailing.
There's
Sailing.
a race sailing.
Called
Yeah,
sailing.
sailing. Yeah, sailing. What?
I don't.
Right.
It might be because there's more than that. There's more than that sport on
There-
water on the boat. Come on.
I'll allow you. There is more than that. I'll allow
There's
you.
more
I'll
than
allow
that.
you.
The
Anyway, they tried jump on that. Yeah, try bring that.
said around the world.
Mercedes, bro. After 4 months, bro, Mercedes cut that deal. They said, "Nah, man, get out of here. You don't even know what you're talking about." They don't know what you're talking about. So yeah,
They're gonna try football. How about they try that?
I don't know, man.
Anyway,
Sign some players.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move it along. That was entertaining. Should we keep it more entertaining?
Was that the first game?
Yes, Brighton 3, Chelsea 0. Oscar, you're just right on time.
Doing?
You're
What
right
have
on
we been
time,
doing all
Oscar.
this time?
You're right on time.
Look,
Oscar,
yeah.
Chelsea getting slapped up again by Brighton in twice in 5 days. What on earth is going on?
Should I just play the audio from last week? Like, what should I do? What should I do, guys?
So, Oscar, like top 4 races in the balance, right? It's on the line, okay?
Because
Oscar, in your heart of hearts, yeah. In your heart of hearts, yeah. I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling with this one. In your heart of hearts, Oscar, like, are Chelsea gonna be playing Champions League football next season? In all seriousness,
guys, the teams ahead of us are Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest. These are teams that are currently keeping us out of Champions League places. Bournemouth and Forest.
Yo, Oscar, they're
Bro,
sick.
this
League.
is disgusting. Yeah, I was at Ernest Shot on the weekend, innit? So we were talking ball, and like, what I don't get about this Chelsea team is the complete 180 from where we were. Like, not to say that we were playing the greatest football ever, but when we were winning games consistently, yeah. To go from that to not even a sniff of a good performance. Last week, I complained because our first shot on target came in the 85th minute. I would have been lucky to get that this week because we didn't get a shot on target. We didn't get a shot on flipping target. Guys,
Really?
it was horrific. It was absolutely horrific. I mean, like, I asked Maresca, like, change it up. I was like, please, I beg you, do something that fits Nkunku into this team. So I think he tried to put like Palmer and Nkunku as like twin 10s, both of them playing in the number 10. And then they would just like alternate between who occupies the 9 position, depending on where the ball was. So they were trying to do a little switcheroo thing. And by the fact that we had no shots on target is a simple indication of like, it didn't work. It didn't work. You can lose a game. You can maybe create but not score. Fair enough. But we didn't create jack, with 2 of our most creative players both playing in the middle area of the pitch. So that's a red flag. That's a huge, huge red flag. And then the way Maresca is talking in the press conferences is the same thing. I think in the game we started with Madueke on the right, innit? And anything that we did, it came from him like running up against Lamptey and pushing the ball further down, right? So we'd get to the byline, cut the ball back, and stuff would happen, yeah? When Madueke came off injured, after like 15 minutes, we brought on Sancho, and we just had Sancho and Neto doing absolutely nothing. Just like I complained about last week, they just said, "Do you enjoy that? We're giving you that all over again." They served up absolutely nothing. How we signed Pedro Neto for X amount, and he's been padlocked by Tariq Lamptey back-to-back weeks. Like I've never seen anything like it. Because remember last week I was like, but Lamptey had him in Guantanamo Bay. Yeah. I saw the switch happen, and I said, surely your personal pride has to kick in here. Surely you have to say, this guy padlocked me last week. I'm gonna get at him this week. He didn't beat him once. And guys, this is Lamptey.
I like Neto.
I like Neto as well.
Really
so it's just like
you guys, what you like is
it's disappointing to see.
Because I liked Neto too, but we didn't realize it was a false image. Like, we didn't realize. Like, let's be clear. When you're not paying attention to what's going on down at that side of the league, you just don't know. Now, where I will give credit to the wingers a little bit is that Maresca likes them to play very wide. So when they do get the ball, it requires them to beat their fullback. Like both Sancho and Neto, they're allergic to taking a man on. They don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it. So it, like, them being further away from the goal makes their game, it just feels like their game is just not going to be effective. Neither of them seem like they want to be touchline wingers. They'd rather be inside forwards almost and be closer to goal so they can get shots off. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, Sancho getting a shot off is, you're praying for 5 days if you want that. But Neto, there's nothing there. But yeah, it's just really bad. It's just a really bad situation at Chelsea Football Club. We don't have a good goalkeeper. We don't have a good centre back. So the two good fullbacks that we had, obviously James is back from injury, Cucurella and Gusto, who I still think Gusto is good. I don't know why Maresca forces these guys to invert and you lose a lot of their quality. Like the good thing about Gusto and Cucurella is they've got a lot of energy to bomb up and down the pitch. And when they get in the final third, they can cross balls and, cause havoc. For some reason, he wants these guys to invert and play them as midfielders. And they're just not effective. They don't do anything from midfield. They don't help the team. So it's like the players that are limited, he really shows you their limitations by how he sets them out. Endo's asking me the question, Oscar, are you Maresca out? I mean, if they sack that guy, what am I going to say? Am I going to say no? Am I going to be mad? Like, you've given them enough rope to sack you. I'm sorry. You've given them enough rope. This is 2 months of horrific form. Horrific. And it's not like, we played good and been unlucky in certain games. Even the games we've won, it's been horrific to watch. Horrific.
Oscar, did you not see this coming?
How could that? It was a massive. It was a massive one. How do we go from being the top goal scorers in the league to can't get a shot on target against Brighton 2 games in a row? Shot on target, P. I'm not even talking.
Yeah.
Story.
I mean, when he was appointed as your manager, right? What was your thought? Can you remember how you were feeling at the time? Can you remember Poch leaving?
I didn't know. I was fine when Poch left. I was fine when Poch left.
Even though he ended quite strong.
He didn't end strong. He won some games towards the end. He won some games till the end. He didn't end strong. We didn't play well. Like I just didn't see it. Like fair enough. Poch came into a much harder job than Maresca's come into. I'll give him that. But the first half of the season was absolutely horrendous, and the second half, it's akin to this. So, I don't like what loyalty do people want me to have to Poch? I don't understand this. He finished 6th.
I didn't mean to say to have it to Poch per se, as in just like the summer came through. Chelsea had finished the season. There was nothing really said about his job, and then he got sacked. I think was it like a week, 2 weeks later, like in June time. Then you brought in Maresca. We kind of expected this, didn't we? Didn't we? Before the ball was kicked, did we not expect?
You did. You did. Like what I saw from Chelsea when we were winning those games was a little bit. It was just slightly above expectations for me. I expected us to win. Like I don't think this squad is as bad as it's playing. Like I think we're more
fair, that's fair.
To be fair, Oscar's been saying that this team should be getting top 4 all season. There's not one point. Yeah,
Forest not in the top 4.
I've been saying they shouldn't. No, I get you. Yeah. Forest. I mean, what are Forest doing?
Bournemouth are above us.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Guys, we've been horrific, and we're 2 points from top 4. So
Chelsea are going to appoint Iraola, aren't they?
Yeah, the facts are the facts. Neto 16 goals in 24 years. Get out of here.
Huh?
Get out. He's 24 years old. He's had 16 career goals.
16. What?
You're an attacker.
But yeah, also he's not like a goal scorer, is he?
No, Peter.
That's low, man. That's really low.
What is he?
No, Peter.
Is he?
No, Peter. Let's take this.
That ACL, to be fair. So that's at 23.
Either because Martinelli gets killed. He done damn near 16 goals in one season.
Yeah. Oh, Martinelli shouldn't be killed though. You and I both know that.
No, but you get my point.
I do. But I feel like Martinelli is way much more of a, because he was a striker originally. But like Neto, I always see Neto as like the old school winger, not an inside forward, but a proper winger on the wing, killing guys and then whipping the ball across.
Everyone is alive. Who is he killed?
That's what it is.
Lads ain't been touched.
We're not in them days anymore where we can say it's like a old school crossing. We're not in them days anymore, so we're not to do that. You can't have it.
Yeah. Maybe that's fair. But like the Podence and Neto at Wolves, but that 2021 Wolves, yeah.
Nelly was alive.
He was alive. He was there. We all saw.
With Raul Jimenez up top.
What?
What's my man in midfield? He went to
Coutinho and Neves.
Neves and Martini. Oh, guys, let's calm.
Listen, that Portugal Jace team. It was lovely.
It was a delicious team.
was fun to watch, but it's injury prone. And again, 16 goals at 24 years old. That is a bit mad.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
man.
What's next, Oscar? What's the change? What's the change at the club?
Before that, speak on your light skin centre back.
Who?
Because the way
Lad,
I'm
man.
saying, you're the Chelsea rep here, and I've been having
God.
seasons of enjoyment of Chelsea fans talking about Cornwall. Oh, he's better than Saliba. He's better than Gabriel.
Okay. But don't bring that.
Yeah, you were talking Greece.
You're the Chelsea rep.
You were talking Greece.
Who was talking Greece?
The Chelsea crap.
The Chelsea crap. Okay,
Crap.
the shoe.
Look at your man. Look at your man. But look, when it comes to Cole, like I don't think anything can really be brought to me personally because I don't think I've spoken crazy on his name. Cole was decent, isn't it? He's having a shocking season.
I don't know, man.
Enzo says that I've never heard Oscar.
Guys.
You know, guys, when I gas
No,
up
but
I've never gassed up Cole like that.
When Colwell where was Colwell on loan? Was it Brighton?
Brighton. He played like 17 games that year, you know.
When he was there, Oscar was talking.
Like what? What did I say?
I'll go into the receipts. I remember saying Colwell ain't all that. You nearly got out your seat, mate. I remember Oscar was back in the team. I said, okay.
Good, I mean, good player there. There's a good player there. But
There's a good player there.
I'm gonna be real. I got like the PR done me. Like bro, the Cole PR at Brighton done me. I'm thinking, oh my days, this guy, he's so quick. He can play with the ball. He's 6'3". Oh my days! Wow, look at the pulls. Look at the composure. I'm seeing man try and do a 1v1 deal, and he's getting ragdolled like a 14-year-old girl.
Don't get me wrong, yeah.
Oh my
I thought Cole was good. My only issue was when they kept saying he was better than Gabriel and Saliba. That's what I was annoyed about. I thought he was better than this, and he's been good.
Cole disappointed me. He's disappointed me still.
Yeah, no, but okay. To keep it a stack, he's disappointed me too.
No, he has.
Me too.
I think he gets moved. Gets moved to.
I think he's not strong enough in a duel. Like always getting beat in the air, always getting bullied by certain defenders. But I think
always playing on side. It's always him.
I mean, a couple times. That was a couple times. But like I think the situation at Chelsea doesn't help him also. He's been put in a leadership role for what reason? Like what world is he a leader? Yeah, like he's the leader of that back four. Who else is leading there?
He was King David. I mean, look, that's the reason why you should have kept Silva. The reason why you should have kept Thiago Silva, man.
Hey guys, go to Oscar's point, yeah. Hey Oscar, who's your oldest and a half? Because the answer's gonna shock you.
Tossing in it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was Caliber, you know. My bad.
Nah, it's Tosin, and Tosin's whack as well. Why
Yeah, Tosin's like 97, isn't it?
Tosin should have stayed where he was at.
He's crap.
He's all right. He's
good, Oscar. I think he's all right.
He was good at Fulham, though.
Take him as centre back?
I said he's all right.
He was good at Fulham.
Answer the question. Will you take him?
No.
What over Saliba and Gabriel?
Would you take him?
On a free, I feel it was a good signing.
On a free, it's a good signing.
Yeah, on a
It was
free.
a crap signing.
That was a crap signing. It turned out to be crap.
It wasn't a great signing in the context of what's happening with Chelsea. If it's a free guy and you got two main men, he's fine.
He's like 6'5". He was resolute.
Listen,
Do you know when I knew it was a crap signing? When Mark Gurhey was starting for England at the Euros, and he's younger than Tosin. Tosin's never made a cap.
No, but that's Tosin's fault. Tosin's an idiot.
That's Tosin. Yeah, that's his career decisions. That's on Tosin. He's a good centre half.
He doesn't deserve a cap. He doesn't deserve a cap.
Oh wow.
He doesn't.
Good enough.
On pure quality, he doesn't.
Good enough. He's not good enough.
I don't know, man. We saw Wharton go to the Euros, blood. Where is he now, blood?
Injured though. He was injured a lot this
season. Injured, isn't it?
Okay. No, fair.
Is that 21?
If there's anything that I am.
Star said he's better than Disasi and Badiashile. No, he's not.
He's better than Disasi. He's not
better than either of them. He's better than either of them.
I think he is.
Tosin is not better than either of them.
Disasi's a mobile though, man.
Watch Disasi when he plays for Aston Villa week in, week out. Because what people love to do, with these two guys in particular, Disasi and Badiashile, is watch them play 2 games, one of which will be out of position. One of them will be like just thrown into a game where they haven't played in 3 weeks. And then they'll be like, oh, he made a mistake. He's trash. Watch Disasi play for Villa, and you will see, come the end of the season, I'll bring this back up, and I'll say, guys, who's better, Tosin or Disasi? And everyone will have the same...
Hey, Oscar, about the experience. All I've got is Ipswich in my head, you know? That's all I've got. It's Ipswich in my head.
I didn't say he's better than Badiashile. I said he's better than Disasi. That's not new. I haven't rated Disasi from Monaco, so I personally think this is better than him.
Fair. Adrian, where did Disasi play against Ipswich?
Right back, I believe. Which I've never understood. He's so bloody slow.
That was weird.
And he's the slowest guy in the pitch. That don't make no sense.
Ask Tosin to play right back and see what happens.
He's got more motion though.
But Oscar, that pass. I don't care if I'm asking him to play false 9. That free ball they gave to Liam Delap or whoever it was.
Look, guys. The SW6 is saying Disasi prop. It's not Disasi prop. It's Tosin is crap. He was a horrific.
Nah, I don't think Tosin's crap, man. He's had a bad time. He was good at Fulham, man.
Oscar, was you at Brighton on Friday?
No, not this week.
Oh, he didn't go again. Because I was
going to go again.
One thing as much as I am in the pits of hell with my team, the one thing that I am absolutely loving is the 180 on a certain light skin that plays wing. I am loving the 180.
No, that's fair.
The whole from we bought United's best player to United scam us.
Oh.
The man is tweeting or writing on people's pages freedom. Random, are you freeing your club from the shackles that you are in?
That was silly.
Yeah, get free from your right back for a start.
Listen,
get free from Jones
Hold on.
Hey,
Oscar?
Rashford is 6th in the Premier League. Sorry, Sancho is 6th in the Premier League.
Oh my!
It's freedom.
No,
Oscar, it's fine. Just run me my 25 million. That is all I'm telling you. Just run it.
Oh, you get it.
Run me 25 million. Because the nonsense that I am seeing.
Yeah, Oscar, I don't know if you were here for it, but we were talking about Anthony for like a brief minute for Man United. Sancho is literally the same thing. Go abroad. You were better there. Because Anthony looks better even though he's still crap. But he's scoring goals. Sancho, England's not for you, innit? You have fun. Go abroad. Because whatever you're doing here is not working.
Yeah, he's not aggressive enough. He's in the dance, standing by the wall, waiting for the girls to come to him.
Man. Get active, man.
Get active. Make plays.
Play football. How about play some football?
They play Vanessa Bling, bro. They play Vanessa Bling. It's your time.
Sancho's the
That's off, bro. Get involved.
You know that I don't know if it's a pit bull or whatever it is, that staff was like a light skinned looking dog. That's Sancho. The epitome of that. That's him. You know, he's very much so the stereotypical view of a light skin, but like, go back to him.
That said, Sancho plays like he's holding his phone. Hey, that's funny.
Yeah. He don't look free.
He doesn't look
too timid, man. He's too
if I bought, you know what it looks like? You know the picture ends, yeah, when you get the call up. And like you're thinking, if I get this pass wrong, I might not make it home tonight. Also, keeping it super safe, super conservative.
But for Sancho,
they ain't taking on nobody.
Maresca got injured like first 15 minutes, innit? So Sancho was not expecting to be on for at least another hour.
He didn't look ready.
He was not ready to.
He did not look. Oscar, you know what it is? It was the way he walked to the touchline, and it was like, you know, he's adjusting the shorts.
What me? He said, "What me?"
Yeah, he sort of walked to the touchline like, oh, raw, like, if you'd given me another 20 minutes, I'd have been like, I'm ready, you know, the juice would have kicked in, something like that.
I think that's the thing, you know? Yeah, I think that's the thing still.
Crazy.
I didn't finish the match.
Do you know why? Because he took off, you know, the training, like, jogging bottoms, he took them off and he didn't have the socks on. I said, why are your socks not on?
Commentators get annoyed about those things.
Socks not on?
No, but it's true. Why?
In Premier League football.
No, guys,
yeah,
that's
we're
Like,
That's
like
stuff
for
really
example,
annoys me. That's
no,
stuff-
but that's just unprofessional. Like, you know, like
It's not
you
even
are a professional football. If your sock is off, I'm thinking, is your foot injured?
same thing.
Why is your sock?
Same thing is like as funny as it is.
In fairness, Robin, yeah, man. Why is your fuck off?
Even though it's banter, it's the same thing as like I remember before when it was like Ainsley had his chain on, he was shocked, like he didn't let him on a pitch. It's like put your chain on.
He's not serious, man. What's he doing?
You're not serious.
The one that
He's taking a piss. Man's banging ball with a chain. Come on, man.
the one that I remember, there was one time I was angry, and I think even Jamie Redknapp got angry on comms about it. It was at Watford, yeah. I think his name's Cabaselli. Them man,
Christian Cabaselli, the centre half that cut us.
I think the ball went out of play, yeah, and the board was going up for the change. The dude was still in the bench, right, looking for his shirt to put on. Guys, even if you start on the bench, you're on duty. You better be ready to go, bro. At any given moment or minute, you better be ready to go. There's nothing that it angers me so much when I see that. Masuaku was another one, wasn't he, at West Ham? I remember he had a kerfuffle when it came to somewhere. God knows.
Yeah, he had. It wasn't tech, but he could make stuff happen, man. He was wild.
And
He was doing those dads.
Bro, he plays at the Besiktas right now.
Oh, Fizz. Managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oscar was saying that Nkunku's Chelsea's best player a few weeks ago. He's been given 2 games and he's done this. Yeah, he's been ass. He's been absolute trash. There's nothing I can say. And guys,
You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there.
I think I deserve a week off. I think I deserve a week off Top 4 podcast. Not this week, next week. Because whatever I'm saying now, please just record it, copy, paste it. Next week, Monday, put it there again.
You got on the weekend.
Next week, we go away to Villa and Rashford scores his first goal for Aston Villa. He's scoring a screamer from 30 yards. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Guys, do not text me on Saturday afternoon like, haha, Oscar lost. Because I've already made peace with it. I've already, like, it's in the past for me. I've already seen that.
Before that.
David never messaged you no more.
Villa have to play a game, and
it's so regular now.
You've made peace already.
They'll be tired. They're playing Liverpool first, aren't they?
But the thing is, Liverpool, Villa could have 2 or 3 attacking injuries. I'm still scared of whoever they put out.
Yeah.
I'm scared of whoever it is.
Question, Oscar. What's your academy saying? Because usually you can the second regen. Didn't he come on?
Yeah, okay, well.
What's he there to do?
I don't know. I'm asking you. That's what I see him about all the time.
Hey, where's Cobham? Where's Cobham when you need them?
First of all, we started 2 Cobham grads. Yeah, Cobham's always there. Let's not forget. But
where are they?
What do you mean? Where are they? You see Colwell, you see Chalobah, you see Reese. You see,
but we see them on a race. Where's the next Cobham? Where's the next one?
Yeah, Darren George is mids. Like, he's alright, bro. Kids are
I hear it, though. It's always the problem until it's time to play, innit? It's always the best academy in the country until it's time to field them. I hear it.
So when we played 3 academy graduates on the weekend. Are you flipping mad?
Brother, they've got like 300 games between them.
What are you? So they're not academy graduates anymore because they play games.
No, bro, you're not missing the point, man. Bro, like,
yeah, I am missing the point. How about you make a better point?
Who's next, brother? Who's next?
Nah, man, because
Phil Goldberg. Who's next?
Cobham slander gets me so mad because we sold all of these guys to play crap players instead of them.
Yes.
Oh. Tell me why Callum Hudson-Odoi has scored more goals in the last 12 months than Neto and Sancho combined. Tell me why. But man, I'm telling you, Cobham. Cobham's flipping elite, bro. These guys are mid.
Listen, bro.
I don't want to hear it.
Bro. Tell Suits up Bell to warm up, man. I tell Suits up Bell to get a cracking, man.
Suits up Bell, you know. This guy, nah.
Oh, hilarious, man.
I can't. Don't act, guys. Cobham is a sore spot for me. Don't act me about Cobham, man.
Yeah,
we sold Chalobah and brought him back from loan. Don't chat to me about Cobham because you don't told me Tosin was good, but we exiled Chalobah. We exiled Chalobah and brought him back. And you like telling me Tosin's good. He's better than Sassy.
Chalobah's had 2 different numbers in a Chelsea squad number. In the squad,
Get out of here.
There's people out there with a Chelsea 14 caliber and a Chelsea 23 caliber. There are
This
people out there
season.
From the same season.
with the same kit.
This season.
Didn't that
With no sponsor.
Oh dear.
But
Anyway,
the thing is, Chalobah's had a biblical story. He was posting scriptures when he left Chelsea, talking
Bro.
about the trials, and
The
then when he
Lord
came
brought
back,
him
he was
back.
talking about the testimony. Now
The
he's in the
Lord
trial
brought him
again.
back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Hey, Oscar, I'm gonna be real, yeah. I had some Chalobah revisionism because at the end of last season, I'm thinking, yo, this guy was, but the way Matoma cooked him, he's just like the rest.
Nah, but
He ain't no better.
I didn't tell you
But-
last season when you were saying Chalobah is the one. I was like, he's not really.
By the way,
I was yeah, Oscar, I got that wrong. I don't know why. Do you know what it is? I think I was just so incensed by what you done to him. I gave him +7 on FIFA.
Nah, do you know what?
He
Yeah,
was
I've
at
just
85
deeped
in my mind when I was talking.
I've deeped it, Pete. You asked me, are we going to make top 4? I think I should be safe and say no, because we're not.
I hear that still.
Murad, how about you get 10 games under your belt before you start talking crud? Yeah? Keep it storm.
I feel like he has played some games.
He might have had 10.
Gangster.
Oh, has he? Has he had 10 starts?
I don't know.
How's that?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Let me-
Chill out, man. Why is you guys? He just came in the game.
Oscar's got
This is why it's funny. You're getting sick.
Lewis
Oh, it's funny.
Lewis Kelly's really good though.
Oscar. Lewis
Baby
Kelly's
Carragher
got
was
11.
right.
No, you're
Baby Carragher was
black.
right.
You're black.
Oscar.
You're getting reds. You're black. You're getting reds.
Oscar. Lewis Kelly
Chalobah was right.
Lewis Kelly has 11 games.
Chalobah's right.
Carragher was right.
Chalobah.
Carragher and Neville, they were right. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful.
Oscar, you're disrespectful because he's got 11 games. We'll move on.
How many?
Speaking of Arsenal, it seems that losing a player has turned fortunes around for the mighty Arsenal. Because come of the hour, come of the man.
Marino.
Maybe David was right. You needed someone. You needed someone up top.
You don't like him now, yeah?
No.
I've always loved him.
He's
I always loved him. Corporate Pete. Look at this.
He's a midfielder that doesn't pass, to say it out loud.
You know what? Honest, yeah.
We needed that hole in the middle.
You're honest. You see how last week, yeah, me and Peter were in agreement. Peter goes away to an away game, gets a pint down him, and it's all rosy again.
It's true. It's true.
No, do you know
It's
what?
true. It's very true.
You are.
This is how I know you man are pathetic. Shall I tell you why? I'll brief it to you. If I think the title's over, I can go to a game and we score a goal and I celebrate. It can happen, people. Why does it make it seem like I've changed my views or changed my mind? If we go there and we score goals, do I stand still?
No, of course, celebrate.
No. You
I
celebrate.
did.
Can you tell me?
What I did?
Can you tell the people what you posted in the group chat?
Yes, you please do.
What
What do you post in the group chat? I missed this.
did I put in the group chat?
That's nothing bad.
No, there's a picture that you posted. I was like, this guy is your disgrace, blood.
Oh, the R9 thing.
Oh, nice.
Ah, yes, I remember that picture.
Guys,
Yes.
That's just funny.
Let me paint you a story, okay? Arsenal are playing up against relegation fodder in a first half where it was 45 minutes of what we would call pure boredom. Pure boredom, okay? I needed a rescuing.
This is a
Leicester
disgrace.
City fans were singing. Leicester City fans were singing second again, ole ole. We cannot have this. We couldn't have this. The clock was ticking. Miles Lewis-Skelly puts intercepts a cross from Jordan Ayew, which honestly I thought Leicester had scored there because it was fantastic defending. Come off the hour, come off the man. What was it? 80 plus minutes. Okay, first one, header, bang. We were limbs. The away end was in full song. I'm sure you lot heard it right on the TV. Then the second one, Oscar, David, death touch. Ball gets whipped in by Ethan Nwaneri, who was sensational. Okay, and the first little nice deft touch from Mikel Merino. Oh, lovely finish. I think I've mixed the goals the other way around. But anyway, you get my point. You get my drift. Okay, I think it was Trossard, wasn't it? I did the second assist, but he literally, like, we're talking clutch. That was a clutch moment right there. He comes off the bench, and I couldn't believe. Do you know what's funny? Yeah, where did the rumor come around about Mikel playing up front? Well, where did that even come from?
When it's some guy on Twitter, some kid on
Because
Twitter.
I thought it was all like banter and jokes, innit? Yeah, I thought, haha, whatever. Oscar, I see this guy come off the bench, yeah, and I said, and I said to the guy next to me, I said, he's not actually going up front, is he? And I remember, and what was funny was before he scores that header, I was staring, you know, like when you lot, Oscar's looking at Chelsea thinking like, what has this season become? You know, United, you're the same. I literally was standing there thinking my front three was Sterling, Trossard, and Nwaneri. We've taken off Sterling, we've brought on Moreno. I'm seeing him actually go up front like this is basketball. Like I genuinely couldn't understand it. And as soon as I had finished all the doubt in my mind that I was thinking, he nicks the head. I said,
Do you know what annoyed me?
So that's funny. The second one, I was like, this is clutch. We've got Super
Mikel's a genius for putting Moreno up front.
He's just on Fellaini.
This is Big Sam.
Yeah, David Moyes.
Bro, I remember when Chelsea was managed by Ranieri, if we were losing, Robert Hoof was going up top. That's what would happen.
I was young. I used to think he was a striker.
I saw one who watches like the women's.
No, it's true. I saw him in Champions League.
I saw one who watches the women's football. Yeah, there was something we always used to do in the last 2 seasons before she retired. Was Jen Beattie, big like our centre back. Whenever we be down, all you'd see is Jen Beattie's going up. Everyone knew it. Oh, we're losing. Shaka is trying, and she scored. This is not new. This is
no, but you know what's different? But Lola, what's different? Oscar, what's different with all this, yeah, is the guy is subbed from the bench. Robert Hoof and Jen Beattie were probably playing centre-half for 80 minutes and went forward. The guy comes off the bench to play forward.
Genius.
I think Klopp did this with help me, AD. Was it Corluka?
Corker. Stephen Corker.
Oh, not Corluka. Who's that? Yeah, Stephen Corker. I remember he threw him up front, right? Didn't quite work.
I guess, yeah.
Like this guy literally came. You know, we're in a title race for goodness sake, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah, but that's not genius. That's just
ridiculous.
Guys, you gotta recommend it. Come on, man. Let's not do this.
Let's commend it.
First the balloon here.
I'm saying.
First in the balloon.
No, because I feel like people are doing this thing where we think that by saying it's not some kind of genius move, we're saying it was dumb. No, what we're saying is we have no strikers. He's the biggest one we've got. Put him in the middle. That's literally what it was.
But you know what's funny though, Lola? The quality of finishing. Guys, there are people who are not finishing that are centre forwards.
Finishing was good. No one's denying that. Like I'm not disparaging Marino for scoring it because they were generally speaking. Finishes. I'm just saying the move to bring him on, like you said, our starting three was Sterling, Trossard, and the baby Ethan. And one of them, man, in that front three has been playing football for how long and has been finished to see. Oh, the way I was cussing off the Sterling transfer, and people were looking at, nah, he's fine. Respect Sterling's history. He's won this and that. I said it. You saw it at Chelsea, and I said, look at this. And I said it from the minute because I have bare Jamaican friends who were like, nah, he's calm. He's going to play. He's in that stupid.
David's favourite saying: "Why are we shopping in Chelsea's bins?"
You know how annoying it was. I explain to some idiots telling me how Sterling's going to run it back to City, even though he's been dead for a minute. But oh yeah, he signed. He's not the same at Chelsea. He was dead at Chelsea as well. And I knew for the second, do you know what? It was even in the air. The second he said that in that video, you're going to see the real me. Yeah, we have seen the real you. You're rubbish. And the fact that he played was Moreno scoring. What should be the nail in the coffin to the point where Tierney should be in front of him for left wing. Sterling is finished. Should never play football again unless it's our luck anyway. It could happen again. But unless we get more injuries, Sterling needs to just never play football again at this club. Just go.
Sterling needs 7 games in a row. Look.
Sterling needs to be comfortable.
Find 7.
He needs 7 in a row.
Sterling needs to find a pillow.
He needs continuity. He's in a new club, at a new position. You know what I mean? It's not the same.
New position.
It's not the same. I don't mean like figuratively on the pitch, as in like it's a new circumstance that he's under.
It's not nostalgia. He needs to find and buy a pillow and enjoy the bench. That's where he needs to sit. He is not good. And I knew from the second that we were linked to him with that stupid loan, it was obvious. It was even made more obvious when you heard Edu himself say he wasn't meant to come anyway. They didn't want him. It just kind of happened and they got him. He was not meant to be here. He has shown he's not meant to be here. He is not good. We are using our freaking 17-year-old Trossard, who's whatever, he's good, but you know what I mean, like level-wise, and a midfielder is up top. He is not good, and it is hilarious. I would play Tierney in front of him. I would play Calafiori in front of him. I would move Miles Lewis-Skelly from the freaking back three midfield. I don't care. Put him at left wing before I put Sterling on that pitch. He is bad. Play one of the academy kids in front of Sterling. Sterling is not good.
Wow. David, what was your thoughts on this Leicester City?
Listen, this result does not make up for the nonsense that preceded it. Havertz injuring himself in Dubai. He doesn't.
What happened in Dubai? What's going on?
For me, I already know. Go on, Pete.
He blocked a tackle, and then that was that. Hamstring torn.
I'm so glad. Not that he's injured, but if he scored those 2 goals on the weekend, I wouldn't have had the end of it from you. And I'm glad. Now you see you can just take Havertz out and put Marino there.
Was Havertz? Was Havertz injured last week? By the way, was he injured by the last Monday's pod?
No, it happened.
No,
I don't remember.
It was this week. I don't think it was last week.
Imagine
we didn't discuss it last week. So
you remember how I was last Monday?
Yeah, because I don't remember us discussing it. I think it was this week.
And that was before Havertz's injury.
No, it wasn't last week because it was FA Cup, remember? That's
it was recent. That's why everyone was losing their man. Yeah. What we're going to do for the attack, all of our man is... And deepest, by the way, the funny thing is, like, I think the injury record on the timeline. Remember Sterling's on loan. We're going to play Chelsea in a few games. He can't play anyway. So that's even less.
Yeah.
Listen, it's good we won 2-0. But I know how this is going to end. This is another glorious failure of a season.
Listen,
you can win it, man.
We're not winning Jack all blood. Did you see us for the first 80 minutes, blood?
It was awful. It was awful.
But it's that time of the season. Just get your W's in. Catch up with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wait, for February?
Go and play.
There's a lot of football to be played.
We got
get 3 points.
Listen. Marino, everyone's praising Marino now, yeah? Let him do that for 90 minutes, blood. He's got Kurt Zuma coming in next week. Okay, you're physical, yeah? Let me, some of that, bruv.
Is Zuma still there?
Whoever plays Zuma,
bruv. He went to Abu Dhabi, you know?
You know how the defenders, bruv.
Yeah.
You think you're physical? You have some of that, mate. You know? And then he's got to go to Forest then the next week.
Honestly, you got to watch that game through like your fingers. I am scared about the City grind.
I'm not thinking about Forest until we get there.
Huh?
Listen, Marino up front though, Saturday, right?
Obviously, I said it already. That 2 goals has banished Sterling forever.
And that's the thing. We'll beat West Ham on Saturday.
Listen,
I can't lie. Sterling starts again. I see it.
No,
I just see it.
And that's what I'm looking at. And this is why I tell you all the time. Because I 100% believe you. He will fully start again.
Fully start again.
It wouldn't shock me in the slightest.
What and do a repeat?
He will do the same.
Yeah, and do the same thing.
And then Sterling will be dead again. And then he'll start on Marino again. And if we win, Marino probably will get a goal and be like, "Oh, I'm a genius because you wasted time again playing Sterling who's crap."
Listen, I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm enjoying it in the moment. You might as well.
The second goal was a very good goal in my opinion. Odegaard was really good from that. Calafiori was great when it for it. Trossard was great for the cross. Like the second goal was a really good goal. The game was dead, but our defenders were always what they were supposed to be, which was really good. And then Ethan, and the 2 centre backs Ethan, the 2 centre backs, and MLS and Timber, to be honest. Back 4 plus Ethan was the only ones I cared about in that game who actually did themselves justice. Especially Ethan. That guy, all of the seniors who played on that pitch have shame. Yeah, a 17-year-old running the pitch, running the entire game on for.
It was crazy,
and it was insane. And he was so comfy; it was hilarious. I know it's less than that thing, but I'm just saying.
No, this is the problem. This is the problem with Arsenal, bro. We're right there, but we've left ourselves short, and now we're depending on our youngsters, bro.
It's the whole thing. People pretend it's pure luck. Arsenal have been living on luck. Last season, when we had basically no injuries, that was also luck. Your luck will eventually run out if you don't plan for it, and this is what you get. Everyone's injured now, and you're running out.
Lola, you know what though? Can Liverpool get an injury, please? Can we have a long term for one of their big ones?
No, do you know what I'm saying? Why? Because last season they had that. That's what I'm saying. They had their injuries last season. The same way we got lucky last season with no injuries, we did nothing with it. Opposites happening, they're probably going to do something with it with their one. That's the difference. We had, like you said, David said that we were there, and rather than expanding and actually adding to it, we decided to say, no, it's fine. We just bring in, I don't care if he scores a goal, I'm standing with my point of Marino, who's done by. Him scoring 2 goals doesn't change that. We spent money on a pointless midfielder. Kind of things we went like, it's calm. Shouldn't have been bought anyway. We should have bought an attacker. We didn't. And now everyone's injured. You got to hold it.
Do you know what? Even if it's like criminal activity, do you think a part of the reason why Mikel didn't buy in January was because he did think about Mikel Moreno?
Probably. He's a dickhead. So probably.
That's some strong words. Are you Arteta out?
Actually, I've never liked him. I've never liked him.
You never liked him. Former captain, no?
I never rated him when he played for us. I'm not going to rate him now.
Oh, you had to rate Mikel when he played for us.
Yeah, but Pete, do you rate every single captain that you've played for the club?
No, of course not.
I'm sorry, Pete, this one. This one. No. The way if we lose the league, the way we've lost it this season, nah, bruv.
This one isn't some kind of like, you're putting. No, you caused this.
I can accept a 2.3 point Liverpool bet. That's fine.
Yeah.
But for you not to come prepared. No.
Yeah.
This one, I'm putting that red card.
There was a chance to rectify it. The fact that there was a chance to rectify it.
But what you just said, there was a chance to rectify. You're telling me in all of global football, nobody was good enough to even just add a touch to the team. No one.
No one's big, Pete.
What's funny is that in all of this, but what's crazy is, right, when you think about it, I think Arsenal are now 15 unbeaten in the league, longest we've done since 2011. We're 7 points behind Liverpool, with all things being said. With everything you guys have mentioned, which is absolutely bang on, and there are many reasons to be so livid and annoyed about. Like, how is it? I don't know if you're Liverpool, you're probably thinking, how are they only 7 behind us? Or if you're Arsenal, you're probably thinking, how is it we're only 7 behind Liverpool in that sense? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I can't have that, Peter.
I'm not saying
I can't have that.
I'm not saying that because I'm saying
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm saying rather than because the way you said it was like how are we only like it's like in a positive way. I'm saying even in those, I know it's 15 unbeaten and it looks nice. Some of them draws should not have happened. Some of them draws should not have happened.
Yep.
That one I'm not hearing either.
But I feel like we should be further away when you consider the season that we've had. This is what I'm saying.
A point could be made. We could be leading by a point, or we could be behind by a point.
Yeah, sure.
And so 7 points is 3 games. And I'm saying them draws that I can remember.
Bearing in mind, one of them is Liverpool. You know what I mean? One of them is against Liverpool. So
yeah, but away as well.
That's all right. We have to go and win, Oscar. There's no options.
No, but I'm perfectly fine with saying we have to go, and the only way to kind of like keep this supposed title, whatever, alive is we have to beat them. But the point is, the draw to Liverpool at home shouldn't have happened. I don't care. I'm not giving anything for that. That shouldn't have happened. Both draws to Brighton shouldn't have happened. I think we drew to Villa. I don't forgive me if I'm wrong. But the point is, the draws shouldn't have happened. So what I'm saying is like, yes, it's only 7 points when you deep like, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Hey, I can't lie. Liverpool's next 3 games are a bit.
They got Villa, they got City, and then I can't remember what they got after that.
City away Newcastle. That could be 7 points right there.
I hate it.
But then we're gonna drop points.
Oscar, look at me. Whether or not we think Liverpool can drop points, and they could lose. Are you confident Arsenal are going to also match them to keep it level? That if they lose 3 games, we will now also win the 3 games to keep it matched.
You should be confident. We're 15 unbeaten.
No. Sorry, Peter. I'm not confident. Sorry.
Yes, I'm saying the way Arsenal's talking is like, you could do this 3 games.
What's Arsenal's next 3? Oscar looks at us.
I don't look that far.
I can't lie.
Oscar, where's our next defeat?
Arsenal should go the rest of the season unbeaten.
But it's not going to happen though.
Oscar, look at me. I agree with you. Arsenal should. We won't. So it doesn't matter.
I can't lie. You can't drop any more points.
Exactly.
You can't. You can't. Do
you know where it's coming? Wednesday, the 26th of Feb. Forest away. It's happening.
That's a horrible one.
That was horrible.
If we don't score it's already going to be a hard game, but if we don't score first, or the day is finished. That's the one thing.
On a Wednesday at 7:30.
We have more.
Malawi.
I've done it.
At
It's
night.
hilarious out there.
Night.
Oh, Liverpool, did you win?
It's going to be a no, they lost for us.
Yeah, what are you doing in Nottingham?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Liverpool, you man lost to Forest, didn't it?
No, they drew. They scored last minute.
That's why they lost, didn't they? That was the
No,
one
that
loss.
was at home. At
They
home.
lost at home.
Oh, they lost at home. They drew.
But even
At
still,
the City, man. Yeah.
the one more praise from being 7 points ahead didn't beat Forest at all. And them man are fit.
Yeah, man. What you call it? I think Arsenal. You know what it is? What we said last week, because last week the Arsenal fans here they gave up. They were fuming and livid. Rightly so. 7 points is doable. Like statistically, it's just you just have to look at your team and see can you actually do it.
We have the defense. We don't have the attack.
There is.
Yeah.
We have the defense to go unbeaten in the sense that a bag of draws. We have the defense for that. We do not have the team to go for like wins. You know what I mean? So we'll win some games here. But like headers, 7 points here, I'd be more confident and wouldn't say the thing is like damn near finished, if not finished already, if we still had our starting.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Game on.
Oh,
If we even if Havertz was injured, but we still had Saka and Martinelli, I know people don't rate, we get my point. If we still had Saka and Martinelli on the team, I'd be more confident. We do not have
You
to.
know what I'm doing. Oh,
you know what, Lola? If Saka makes the Manchester United away game, it's back on.
Yeah, I don't care.
What are you getting?
Yes,
Say again?
okay.
Bro, you think Manchester's gonna wake up, click into his prime? You're just gonna walk up there.
I tell you what,
You're just gonna ball up to Old Trafford.
he'll be a big boost for us, man. I'm
No,
telling
PR,
you.
and hold on, PR.
He'll be a big boost for us.
You know-
Having Salah back was a big boost end of last season too. At 60%, the guy done nothing.
Adrian, hold on. You know Arsenal with our injury record, our medical teams never get it correct, bruv. That Saka one, I'm not risking my man the rest of his career for this one title, bruv.
We're not risking it.
There we go, David.
And this is me being genuinely with our injury record, players Santi Cazorla, everyone coming back, and then they get another nigga one messing up. Please,
Without
I haven't seen bad defenses last year, my bro. Yeah, talk, man. Talk.
pass, if it's up to me, it's not up to me. But it's up to me, he doesn't play for the rest of the season. But he's going to 11, and he's not going to. I think fans are hopeful and are wishing for him to come back and miraculously be the same level that he left that he won't be.
I'm telling you, Lola, if I see him at Old Trafford,
Be good. If he's there, if he's there, he won't be good.
but if he's properly fit, I don't need no 90%. Because if that hamstring goes again, we've finished his career, bruv.
Ended his boy's career because you got
We've ended his career.
It's not funny. It's true. It's so true.
Yeah, come on, man.
True.
like on a joke thing, but not really. Arteta is the guy who will run this boy into the ground because Saka will say, "I'm fine to play," and it's like, "Cool, you're fine to play." The manager's meant to not do it. He will do it. Saka will now play, and boom, he's injured again, and everyone's shocked.
Like Lola, what game was it? Where literally, legit, Saka started like 50 games in a row. You got to knock in one game, yeah? And then we're like, okay, cool. Arteta's going to give him a break. And then he's warming up to come on against Leeds.
I was fuming. I remember, I think he got injured before a cup game. Game against one next lower league team. He came on the game. He started the game.
I think it was Bolton.
He started the game. He was injured the last. That's what I'm saying.
He came on against Palace in the cup, didn't he?
Look at him.
And then he went down like 2 weeks later. No, he went down that week. He went down that week.
You had Havertz who had already been showing some signs of injury. You played him the next game. You played him in the cup game. All these men have shown you multiple times. Let me rest one game. You won't rest them. And you're shot.
Yeah, why is it?
Pow. Injury's gone.
Oh, let's
No,
go.
Havertz was crouched over where Wolves guys. Like it was coming. Like he was spread. The guy was physically and emotionally single finished.
It's hilarious, man.
How does he get away with this?
The fans are stupid. You see the prop that these Arsenal fans will give, talking about, it makes sense we didn't get him in January. It's fine that Arsenal players played a certain amount of minutes, ignoring the context of how they played the minutes. Because you got Salah, they'll show you Saka and Salah have the same amount of minutes played, and if they get that, Salah doesn't have to be doing up left wing back shifts.
But Lola, as
Salah walking at Anfield at times. Yeah, listen, bro.
As Roy Keane said, mate, the best players play 60 games a season, mate.
Yeah, they play 60 games. They don't play like fullbacks if they're a winger.
Also, by the way, is that a myth?
Nah, if you think like your Mbappe's and your Messi's, Ronaldo's when they're in their peak, they were playing 60 games a season.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you're
I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, how are they?
Yes, Oscar, you gotta get it in, man.
Yeah,
Of course, man.
Yeah, because did you, whether or not you rate them as that highly, what I'm saying is, did you ever see Mbappe playing basically as an equivalent of the fullback? Did you see Ronaldo?
No.
Did you see Messi? Whether or not I'm not saying that, but you get my point. Even if the best players play these games, they don't play in the manner in which we play our best players. We play them as road runners.
Yeah,
That's a brilliant point, Lola, man.
Yeah.
You use your sucker, you use the sucker like Dirk out, and then you expect his Sammy not to go. Do me a favor, man.
Speaking of Dirk out, Liverpool 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. After Arsenal got their victory, Liverpool extended the gap back to 7. It was brought down to 4 for a brief minute. Liverpool just Adrian, any concerns, on this final kind of third of the season?
You know what? You know that old saying, that's what champions do. It was a champion's victory. None of that. That was a crap Sunday afternoon, bro. It was awful. It was an awful game.
Yeah.
It was awful second half anyway.
If you play
no shots on target in the second half. That's actually crazy.
It was poor. Because Oscar, guess what? Guess what a real champion will do? You beat Wolf 3-0 and you're taking Gravenberch off. You're taking Salah off, and you're like, let's prepare for a Villa. Brother, Endo was fighting for his life. Like we were in an emotional wrangle against Wolves.
Yeah.
But good.
Also, Adrian, don't go anywhere. Because we can talk about Wolves, but we also need to talk about midweek as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Never shine so bright.
Stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
No, we need to load it, man, because I feel like
game, man.
Listen, emotional scenes of glorious emotion. What is it?
emotional scenes of glorious emotion, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, because the thing is that when you play against Everton, right? That's not a football game. It's a street fight. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. And can I be honest with you guys? We were getting fists up. I saw Gakpo get kept getting thrown to the floor time after time. I saw Bradford doing to him one time. I think, and then of course no wonder you're not in the side of Sunday. No wonder you got fists up. But that sort of game, even though it's poor, even though you don't necessarily like to see it, it's the last ever game at Goodison Park. The crowd's going to be on top of you. They're going to be pumped for it. A draw is a bitterly disappointing result. I was crestful. Like it took me back to that not Michael Keane. What's his name? It took me back to that Phil Jagielka wonder strike in the last minute at Anfield. But in the context of it, you can say, Merseyside derby is a tough away day for Liverpool. It is historically. That's what it's been. But I can't lie to you guys though. I didn't leave that game thinking, and this is a point where I've said it about 3 or 4 times this season. When there's a chance to kill this league, we don't do it, and I want to know why. Is it because? Actually, I don't want to go that far.
It's because them like Curtis Jones are trying to fight players at the end of the match.
That's a good point. I'm liking your angle, man. Talk to us.
Of course, you're liking it.
No, because I don't think about it.
I'm giving him crumbs. But yeah, go Peter. What you saying?
On a real, I just never thought about it. I never actually thought of it from a Liverpool perspective. That every time you've had the chance to kill, you've let us live.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it feels more like it's almost similar to the issue with Arsenal, where you just have better players in it, where it's like both teams kind of enjoy a little bit of a bubble. Now Liverpool are better because they actually tend to win. They've like won more in terms. You know what I mean? It's like they've had to fight City, who are just better at killing stuff. And I think the one time you did win it, it was like both you being very good and City being horrendous.
Yeah, nowhere to be seen.
You know what I mean? And it's similar to this season. The difference is you're up against Arsenal, who also like to bottle stuff. So you're in that kind of peak where it's like you like to bottle, but so do Arsenal. So
yeah.
Everything where it should have been killed off by now. It might take longer to do it because it might even end up being the thing where you have to wait until it's mathematically impossible as opposed to it being like comfortably like, yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean?
100%. I couldn't agree
If I'm
more.
honest,
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think if Liverpool win the league, they'll win the league by 5 to 6 points. The gap won't be crazy.
Look, for third league titles, 6 points is a lot, bro.
Yes.
I mean, in
Listen,
context,
I've seen leagues been won by second place lose 18 points behind. So,
Yeah, fair.
So there we go.
A normal league anyway.
Shout my brother Ollie, man. Shout my brother Ollie.
Mourinho, bro.
It's Mourinho. It's Mourinho first.
Was it 19? Was it 19 points?
It's like something crazy like that. Something
You had
dumb.
81, and then they had 100.
19 sounds right. I don't know.
And we were like comfortably second. Like there was no one catching us. Mourinho said did City not existed, he would have won.
Who finished third?
Sick, man. Yeah. But Peter, I think you've made a good point about this. It's almost like a ping pong game. Because remember, like there's weeks where how Arsenal fans look at it is, oh my days, we haven't capitalized. Liverpool have drawn this week. I'm thinking, brother, Arsenal are giving us the league on a silver platter. And I think this week at Wednesday we had the chance to not mathematically, of course not, but definitely psychologically win the league.
One hand.
Yeah, one hand sort of firmly on it, and we just didn't do it. Now, yeah, we can get into the semantics of it. Yeah, I do think Konate was pushed. However, we had there was. We should have put that game out of the referee's hands, essentially. You know what I mean? Like you go there, you're professional. You put 2 or 3 past them. You go in and win the league. And it swings and roundabouts because I personally think that Diaz fouls the Wolves centre half, and we go. You know that goal gets given. But I think what I just want to see ruthless. Who's going to be that nasty, unscrupulous, horrible man that's going to get this league over the line? Because Mo Salah, it's clear Mo Salah wants it. Who else wants this league? I think that's what I want to say. So I am a bit worried. I think against Villa, what I want to see is a good, strong performance, because at the end of the day, like you can only outrun bad performances for so long before you get caught and before you get a bad result to boot. So what I want to see away at Villa Park is, you know what? Let's be assured, let's be confident. But guys, we look leggy, man. Like I'm seeing Gravenberch get pressed now. Like, I'm seeing Gravenberch.
You guys do look tired. I will say that. Like there's a lot of.
Look, watching that game, yeah. Liverpool have been doing this all season. They're on the gas, and then they slightly let off the thing, and then let teams back on, and then it's hard to. Obviously, there are times when you got your fitness, they can step back on it.
Yeah.
But boy, yesterday, it looked a long 30 minutes, bro.
Look, David, you know what it was? You see what you're talking about before, earlier in the season? That was almost by design. On Sunday, we could have laid a glove on Wolves, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Bro, you can't just step off the gas and then expect to.
I think
to waltz.
Yeah.
Waltz. Yeah.
I think these are not the last few, but I think these few games coming up is one where it's going to be interesting. Only in the sense that because they've got like double game weeks back to back, so that's what it's looking at. Just purely on a kind of like playing time of football. They had Everton, then Wolves, and they've got Villa and Chelsea the same week. Am I wrong or correct about that one? It's Chelsea.
They've got City next week.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've got City away, Villa away, City away. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a tight turnaround that we'll see where the energy is at.
Yeah, let's make no bones about it. Those are 2 tough games. So now, Liverpool Football Club, the gauntlet is yours. Let's beat Aston Villa on Wednesday, and let's make it a 10-point lead. Arsenal have a game in hand, and then let's beat Man City. That's the gauntlet, and then we'll see where we are. Beat Villa, beat City, see where we are for this league title. Because then mathematically we'll be 10 points clear, and Arsenal would then have to win that game in hand to have the privilege of being 7 points behind us. So let's do our thing, man. Red men, red till our dead. Let's get 20 times over the lid. Let's get
Anyway,
red.
I have another annoying thing about Everton, and this is why I have some reasons to go down. Have you seen their new stadium?
Yeah.
Just in the stadium.
They did a test of the game to their new stadium. Have you seen one of these seats that they have?
No.
Wow, what's wrong with it?
Oh
yeah.
No.
On a new stadium. On a new stadium.
That's a howler.
On a new stadium.
What's that? It looks like a football formation. Bring that back, please.
Hey, that's in a way. Hey, that's in a way end, but Peter, that's your seat.
Someone said their new stadium looks like a big Tesco. That's funny.
It is a big Tesco. It's a Tesco Extra.
But
That's what it's called.
Big up Everton, man. Big up them getting a new stadium.
No,
Fair
the
enough, that
design
seat-
like the
that
architect,
seat-
bruv, needs to
that
get
seat
punched up.
is disrespectful place.
No, he needs to get punched up. No, the architect's getting punched up, bro.
But it's not the architect though. It's not the architect.
It is, bro.
It is the architect still. They designed it.
It's not the architect. You know why? Because the architect has set up the stadium in terms of the structure. Some idiot has said we're going to put a seat there. That's not the architect.
Nah, that's the architect, bro.
The architect's not selling that seat.
So when we say that's coaching, and that's players.
I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
The directors had a look around and said, "Hang on, we can fit another seat in there."
That's the commercial chief officer that's got all over that one.
Yeah, come on, man. The architect done a fantastic job.
What's that space over there?
Blimey.
What's all that space over there? Fill it
I'll
out.
put it in the group chat so you can see it in HD.
I can't wait for Everton to beat Liverpool in that stadium. It's going to be a great day.
I'm curious actually how they're going to be.
Also, it's a bit weird that Everton are like now in the city centre of Liverpool, but Liverpool aren't. It's just one of those ones.
No, Everton's now on the dock, mate. It's not.
Yeah,
but the dock is still the city centre. Like it is there.
Have you been to Liverpool?
I've been to Liverpool many times. I've got family up there. It's weird when I hear black people speak Scouse accents. It's funny.
Anfield are way more city centre than the Bromley dock.
The dock's more closer. Way more closer.
I don't know.
Liverpool is a place, man.
Steady on, man.
Nah.
Tread carefully.
It's a place. That's the answer. It's a place.
If I had the season ticket, I'd live there. But
AD, do you remember when we went to Anfield? When we went to Anfield 2 seasons ago? I think it was Arsenal Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, first leg, semi-final. And do you remember when I parked the car near Goodison? And I was like, "Oh God!" I hope to God I see it when I come back. I had to put like, you know, when you park the car here, just so that I remember where to go.
And a freaking steering wheel clap.
Do you not remember what I said when I came back from Anfield on this podcast?
Yeah.
I can't repeat it, but I still agree. That's it.
You've already said it once. It's already out there.
No, I'm just saying I understood Thatcher a lot more.
I could not believe it. I could not believe what he said. No, red card. Get him off.
I get what she was on now.
Red card.
AD, don't tell it either. We left Anfield good 11 o'clock at night. AFTV were doing their thing, so we must have left at least 12. We were walking through to get back to the car, and we saw just this rogue dog on his own.
Nah, it's not. Nah, Liverpool. Nah.
No, but what was it doing? I didn't understand.
And the thing is,
all the teenagers in Liverpool. All the teenagers in Liverpool have the same haircut and they wear the same crepe. It's mad.
Yeah,
it's mad. I don't know who to trust.
The academy, bro.
All of them look like Conor Bradley.
Have you got the time for you, mate?
No, legit. Like Oscar, you're spotted. They literally all look like Conor Bradley. Legit.
Big up Liverpool, man.
No, it's Curtis Jones upgrade. Is that like upgrade for the them down there?
That's the urban ones. Those are the ones that are listening to Central C.
Yeah, have you seen Curtis Jones on the weekend?
What's he up to on the weekend?
His grip is weird, no?
Hey, bro, he looks like he's a dealer. Let's move on.
Speaking of weekends, have y'all seen Jack Grealish on the weekend?
I've seen him now.
Hey.
No.
Yep.
He's been out.
So wait, guys. Every week there is camera footage of Jack Grealish coming out of a club with his head
in Manchester.
He's never got his head screwed on.
That's
Never.
another one.
I've
That's
said it
another one.
Why is he never?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
Hey, listen, Peter, you know, Knights out of Manchester, they're good.
No, man, but he's unserious. Get rid. 100 million pound bust.
Grealish doesn't need football. He needs AA. I'm not even joking. No,
He might be alcoholic, you know.
No. Do you know what it is? I really struggle. I really worry for when he finishes football because you got to think like football's probably providing some restraint. Like he's probably going out on the weekends, but then during the week he's probably trying to keep it.
because he's still fit. Because that's the one thing you say about him. When he plays football, whether or not he's good or not, the fitness is there. He's just not playing.
Yeah.
Well.
So like when that boy retires,
it could be long.
it could be a long day for Jack Grealish. I think he should go and join Wayne Lineker and just open up a club in Ibiza and just run that for the next 50 years.
He needs just to open up a bar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but,
right.
like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it because he's just gonna keep doing
Do
photograph.
you know he needs to call Robbie Fowler and get his life together.
Honestly, he doesn't need alcohol. He needs to go to AA. Be done with the alcohol because he looks insane.
What's Robbie Fowler gonna do? Buy him a house?
Have you seen what Fowler's up to?
Have you seen his portfolio, Oscar?
Have you seen his portfolio?
No, that's doing Dublin, mate. That's what he
No,
does.
but so does Fowler. I saw Fowler over there.
Fowler's got cribs coming out of his ears. Fowler's flying.
Listen,
right now.
that is Mr. Daytime TV for you. Dion Dublin. Good Man United.
We should do it on an international break. We should do that. Like, what would footballers do when they retire?
Yeah.
What should their jobs be?
Yeah.
Right. Let me.
But yeah.
Yeah, let's go through them other results.
That's that was a segue into City because
That was a long segue. Aston Villa 1, Ipswich Town 1.
Rashford, 3 assists.
Do you know what I'm worried about though? On Wednesday, is it?
It's a pre-assist. You don't see it.
When do Liverpool play Villa? Is it Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oscar Robinho. I'll talk to you two because David and Lola know this and have lived it. Unai Emery is going to wet that bed on Wednesday.
Oh, we know this.
He's going to do something crazy, especially after a draw, because I was hoping they beat Ipswich to gain that momentum, keep going. Weekend. Guys, as soon as I saw that, I said, oh dear.
Yeah, but Villa on a Wednesday night, they've not been doing bad this season. The whole Champions League. So you never know.
The Champions League.
It'll be a good game.
The Champions League.
I don't think it'll be a wet the bed thing. I just think it would be an interesting game. They'll probably lose, but it won't be a thing where he doesn't.
I'm gonna listen. I'll tweet from the top 4 podcast. Yeah, when I see that 11, and I see something higgy, I'm coming. I'm going straight for him.
But what?
1-1. Yeah, Marcus Rashford apparently was tearing it up. Tracking back, a bit of effort. Fulham 2, Forest 1. Listen, that's a surprising result.
Hey,
that was a surprising result.
Fulham are a tricky team.
Yeah, Fulham a good side. Good side, Fulham.
Guys, let's pump the brakes. It was the first time they won back-to-back league games since November. Calm down.
Listen, Fulham are a good side.
Are 8th above Aston Villa, your beloved Aston Villa.
It's not a bad team. They're a good team.
I didn't say they weren't a good team. I'm just saying.
You like pump the freaking brakes like they've done something terrible.
But bear in mind, they're doing all of this. They're doing all of this with no striker as well.
Wait there. Well, first of all, they got Raul Jimenez and Muniz. Anyway,
guys, it's time we give up the Raul Jimenez, man.
No, man, he's scoring goals.
Hang it up, man.
I like Emil Smith throw with a banger, thanks to that whipped in ball by Adama Traore.
The occasional good squash.
Smith Rowe making his 100th Premier League appearance.
Love that. I was so happy about that.
That was pretty good. And then, did you not see Chris Wood's goal?
Oscar, the goal of the week.
Goal of the week.
It was my goal of the week. I was ready to say it.
There were some good goals.
I saw it. Instantly, as soon as I saw it, I said goal of the week. Then I saw the replay, and it was a massive deflection. But I don't care.
I don't care.
It's still goal of the week.
He brought the ball down. He did a little tricky where he could put it on his weaker foot. No.
Guys, I love Chris Wood. Like, I actually love watching him play.
But that right there is what you show. Actually, a case of someone who's having his form. It's like the confidence, the momentum of like, yeah, I'm on this. He's loving the season. He's doing anything.
Guys, add Chris Wood to Arsenal's team, bro. We're winning the league, bro.
Say that again.
Add Chris Wood to Arsenal. We're winning the league, bro.
Yeah, but it's not here, so it doesn't matter.
Listen, Chris
Well,
Wood will do you wonders in Arsenal.
What wonders? He wants to. Arteta wants the physical and all that. Put him, and then someone who knows what the back of the net is, bro.
No, but Mando, what is Chris Wood doing this season? Like, what is
He's having the butchers, is what he's doing.
This season, this is like a lot of these like middling strikers have that. This is his season. He's having that.
Is it his Benzema? His 21 Benzema.
It is, man.
It is, man.
He's having his time, and it's wonderful.
Okay, guys. He's on 18 goals.
Wow.
How many does he finish the season on? Bearing in mind, the Forest have played 25, so they still got a good 13 games.
He can get 25 goals.
25.
His
He
game
can get.
should be 25.
How many games are left? He's got 18 and 25. God.
Surely he can get 25.
25.
What? He'll get
25.
No, guys, if he gets 25,
Guys, 25 Prem goals is mad.
it's
No,
crazy.
I'm not saying he will get. I'm saying that should be his aim.
No, because it's the way everyone's like, oh, he should get 25. Like that's just willy
He
nilly.
should go.
He should go.
But I'm saying
With 13 games to go, he can get 25.
yeah, he can. Not whether he was different. The strikers.
Guys.
The back a hat trick against Arsenal.
Salah's on 23, mate. Come on now. Let's put some respect on his name.
Yeah. We're not saying he's going to get. I will probably get that. But I'm saying that Chris Wood can aim for 25, which is my thing.
How many games to go? So that means there's what 13 games to go.
13 games to go. He can get 25.
You can get it.
7 and 13 he can do.
Endo asks if Wood doesn't get 25, Wood be disappointed.
I hate him so much. No way, Endo.
All right, Pete, what's next?
All right, cool. Man City 4, Newcastle United 0.
Yeah, Newcastle got pumped.
And
bro.
Newcastle got pumped.
Newcastle much. The thing is, yeah, they didn't learn their lesson, did they? Because again, this was like what Forest did at Brighton, where City Marmouche, right, just said, "Oh, is this how it runs in the Premier League? Okay, I'll take that first one. Oh, you want to give me that second one? I'll take that second one." They still didn't learn. He took the third, and I thought, "Nah, you lot are not serious." 3-0 in the first half an hour. I was like,
I keep saying it. Newcastle are annoyingly stupid.
they
Because
are.
they will do what they're supposed to do all the time, and then it comes to certain teams when it's like they forget who they're playing.
Yeah, they'll just lay down.
They just don't do, and it's like because the goals they were giving away and how they were playing was absolutely insane.
Yeah, they have that. They have that in them, don't they? They've got a result like that in them where they just turn off the screw in their brain, and it just goes to pot.
Right, who was in goal, by the way? I got a slight agenda. Who was in goal?
Ravka.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping it was Pope.
No,
What you gonna get Pope?
I don't like him. It's just tall.
Yeah, have a lot against him, man. It's a whack guy.
All right, next game.
Southampton 1, Bournemouth 3. Listen, the Areola train is still plodding along, John. It's still going.
Yeah,
Big up.
he needs another name, bruv.
Who? Adoni.
Yeah. Areola.
Areola is a sick name, bro.
It's
Areola.
Iraola.
You have been saying Areola.
Sorry. What's the name? Is it Iraola?
Hey yo.
So it's Andoni then. Andoni Iraola.
There you go. Get their names correct. Don't get annoyed by it and then say their names wrong.
Hey yo.
Who got annoyed by it?
Dave, people say he needs to get a new name.
Oh, right.
Bruv, he said it wrong, bro. I was like, no, that can't be his name, bro.
Come on, man.
Okay. But yeah, fantastic stuff for the Cherries. Once again.
Endo's cooking Graham Potter, saying Graham Potter hype. He only won one game.
West Ham United 0, Brentford 1. Disappointed for West Ham there.
Guys, the brother has, it's a 3:00 kickoff. The brother has the players in at 11, bro.
I don't understand that. What time should they be at, David?
Oscar, an hour and a half.
An hour,
2 hours before. 2 hours.
Listen, we get in an hour and a half before kickoff. If it's a 3:00, 1:30. What is 11?
Bro,
He says
4
we like
hours,
he's
bro.
Cheaty. Oscar, 11 o'clock is just.
No, I didn't.
Are we playing?
I've just never thought about it, so I didn't know it was a weird thing until people started saying it.
Brother.
Apparently, Graham Potter requests the West Ham players are in the stadium at 11 p.m. for a 3 p.m. game. Apparently, 11 a.m. Apparently, that's like really early, which I didn't know.
It's bad. 4 hours before you kick off. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I don't know what time they're supposed to get. So what are they doing now? They're just chilling in the hotel.
Are they praying? Like, what are they doing?
So I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know what they're doing.
All I know is Graham Potter needs to be managing a club like West Ham. He can't be at a big club ever again. Do you see the interview he had this week? He was being interviewed by Sky. He was talking about how he loves Taylor Swift and he went to Taylor Swift's concerts. You can't manage a big six club talking like that.
Was he talking about his kid though?
He said he loves Taylor Swift.
Do you know what though? Do you know what, Oscar? It wouldn't surprise me though, like if someone like Arne Slot loves Taylor Swift as well. So
that's
anyway.
fine. But Robin, if they interview Amorim and he says, "Yeah, I went to the Eras tour," what are you saying?
I'll be like, okay, where are we? What the heck are you doing?
You're losing your mind. It's something you can only do when managing a team that is not expected to be top 6 in the Premier League. But anyway,
we need to find out if Carlo Ancelotti is a Swiftie, and we'll be back.
That's hilarious. Crystal Palace 1, Everton 2.
I didn't watch this game, but I heard Everton stunk it out. I heard they stunk.
Yeah, so I heard that as well.
I love it, guys. David Moyes in the veins, man. I friggin' love it.
It's
sorry to say, but it's Moyes. Okay. Guys, goal of the week is very quickly, isn't it? It is that Christopher.
Well, was any of the
Hey, Cunha's goal was a finish, though.
Cunha's goal was quality. Cunha's goal was quality.
Cunha's goal was nasty.
But yeah, Chris Wood for me.
Mitoma's one was dirty.
Mitoma was special.
Mitoma was dirty work, mate.
Mitoma's first touch was Dennis Bergkamp-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he meant it though.
He had Trello. He had Trello on it.
I think he knew what he was doing. He watched it.
Oh, wait, stop talking.
Hey, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
There are things we do not. You know that God has 7 things he hates. There's one thing I cannot have on this podcast. Is the utter disrespect for Dennis Bergkamp. Also, you need to watch your mouth.
Well, who said anything about Bergkamp? I said Mitoma meant his touch. That's all I said.
No way.
Do you even know what touch I'm talking about when it comes to Dennis Bergkamp?
Huh?
I wasn't talking Newcastle for a start. I was talking Leicester City, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Christopher Wood
the one
of
against
New Zealand.
That was a dirty one.
Oh, that's Cunha.
For me, it's Chris Wood because when I saw it, I was amazed. I think with the Mitoma one, what was annoying was Carragher kind of stole that moment, if that makes sense, on comms, because he talked about it like it was like in motion as it was happening, and it was like I wish I just saw that alone. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna change my answer to Mitoma because when I saw Chris Wood's goal, I thought that was phenomenal. But as I saw the replay, I was like, oh, it's not as good as I first thought. Whereas Mitoma's was the other way around. It was like I thought it was great, and then it got better every time I rewatched it. So I'm gonna go Mitoma.
Okay, let's vote. Chris Wood.
Chris Wood.
Wood. David. Cunha. Lola.
Emily Fox.
Emily, what a scorcher. What a scorcher that was from Emily Fox. AD, last vote.
Come
Oh, now you've made it 2-2. First one, hey?
I'll pick. Mitoma.
Oh, just. Mitoma is your goal of the week. Player of the week, Marmouche.
Yeah,
Marmouche.
Become Moreno.
Let's get the hell out of here.
People were ready to like dismiss Marmouche already, and it's like
Oscar, I had a watch. I'm like, let me see.
The watch is still there. But then, yeah, he done his thing. So I'm like, fair enough.
Have you got a watch?
Put your watches away, man.
Do you know what I got to watch? Let's not pretend like this guy's some superstar. Have you seen his career prior to the season? And then I've forked out 60 million quid for racks a week.
Well, I hear
He
that.
doesn't have to watching him.
What I'm saying.
How much did he cost?
He's been there for
60 million quid.
60 million.
So this is what 60 mil gives you. Because I've got Speedy Gonzalez on my wing for 60 mil, and he's not giving me no damn hat tricks.
Yeah, talk that
You
talk.
should have bought the watch. You should have bought the watch then.
All I'm saying is the watch is more for. It's been like a month and a bit. Like relax with the watch.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
early.
No, the watch can come on anytime. The watch can come on anytime.
it hasn't been bad. That's what I'm saying.
No. It's not been bad. It's not been bad at all. No. And then, if anything, I've actually been quite impressed. I thought he looked lively against Chelsea, but it's not.
I don't think if any signing was to look at watch, it'd be more Savinho than Mamouche for me.
You know what? You've got a point.
Yeah, but his name's Savinho, so we're giving him more time. Just
No, but he changes his name every week, so I can't do that. I need to know what I'm buying.
Hey, next award, man.
Unconscious bias.
Yeah, but yeah, Mamouche got a hattie.
Team of the week.
Team of the week is well, I want to give it to Manchester City, but then they did a wahala in the Champions League and allowed Madrid to win yet again. So, I know it's over. It is well over.
Team of the week. I would say Brighton. I mean, to bounce back from their
they destroyed Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
I was going to give it to Fulham, but they destroyed Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I'll go Brighton.
You go Brighton, and they're saying Everton. Everton. But yeah,
I'm saying Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton is the team of the week. He's not that guy this week, guys.
Boy, there's plenty to go around.
I wouldn't say I'm not that guy, but more of a bit of confusion. What is Wireless's crowd?
Don't even.
What is Wireless's crowd?
Don't even start, bruv. Oh,
Robin, leave Drake alone.
I'm not even at that Drake.
Leave him alone.
It's the guests. 1 minute is party next door, and then it's the man them. So we're going.
Very simple. The Wireless fan is generally speaking 25 and up with a bunch of extra olders who want to be there. That's what it is. They'll get the Shires and the White Brothers and to kind of enjoy. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think they did a great lineup. I think there's nothing wrong with
Oscar, you will be there.
Oscar,
Listen to me, guys. I've never been to Wireless in my life.
Really?
July, you will see me there.
You're not seeing me anywhere near Finsbury Park.
Drake and the man them, me, I'll be one of them.
Oscar, have you been to Finsbury Park?
I'm not trying to do that, bro.
Let me tell you now. Go with caution.
Yeah.
Okay. And in fact, go stay at the Travelodge in Manor House.
But first of all, PR, I'll be in VIP. I will not be with the general population. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Personally speaking,
How much is the ticket?
A lot. My friends bought some. I'm personally not going. Why? It's not really my thing. The Drake vibe of free.
You know what?
Guys, Sunday.
Can I just say?
Sunday
would be the only one that would probably get me because of the whole burner and vibes of it all. But the other two, I don't really care for Drake music like that to care about Wireless. So.
I just need to say this: like Kendrick, he's had a great year. We were talking well about Kendrick over the last couple of months. He's booked himself at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's where we end. That's where that tie gets cut. Okay, that tie has been cut now. Okay.
Do you know what? Do you know why Peter's a fraud? Because he was at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last year to watch Travis Scott. Why do you say that we should end the thing? What's wrong with
no. Hey, Peter, Beyonce Bowl.
I'm going to see Beyonce and Kendrick, so I'm going to join myself.
What Beyonce?
Obviously, it's this. I don't really go to concerts unless it's people that I like. Beyonce will always see.
Cowboy Carter, then.
I'll even find a way to go again. I'll find a way
to her cowboy album.
I did it for Renaissance, yeah. Where I bought the first ticket I bought was a lot. Don't worry about how much I paid for that one. The second time I went, I finished my way through that one. I got another ticket for that one. I'll do the same for this one. I've already paid for one car ticket. I'll find a way to go again.
I'm hearing 4 figures. 4 figures.
I will go.
Beyonce's once in a lifetime.
I go to Beyonce. She's the one that she's the only artist I'm actually thinking of.
What's it for the same Texas? That's what you're going for.
I can't lie, yeah, that's underwhelming. I need peak Beyonce though, man.
Whether or not you rate her business, I've watched this woman countless times. She never fails to performance. I will enjoy myself.
Now, big man thing. Beyonce is the best show I've ever seen. I'm never going to see a better show than Beyonce. There's never going to be a better show than Beyonce.
I know, but can she do irreplaceable though? At least.
No, it's not. It's not an Eras tour. You want that when she's like 50 something, and she'll do that her big everything tour.
Is this legit the country one?
This
But
is
Yeah, the Cowboy Carter.
But the thing is, her
Yeehaw! I ain't got
when she
time,
gets to that
man.
age,
No,
she's
but
going to miss some of her favorite songs.
but it's the same thing happened with the Renaissance tour. The Renaissance tour was purely the Renaissance album with like snippets of the old one, but you're not going to get her old stuff because it's
Now,
specific.
what I'm saying is, she's like Drake. She could do 3 different set lists.
So she can. She'll
She's
sprinkle
got all
over
the hits.
So I can't get.
You still have some spare. You still have stuff spare, by the way.
There's
I don't get a
there.
cheeky. What? I can't get a cheeky baby boy, naughty girl, nothing like that.
You know what I mean?
That's the vibe.
Listen, all I want is a sneaky
Broken-hearted
Andre
girl,
3000. Andre 3000. We like to party. That's all I want. That is all I want.
What? Do you know what I need a cheeky? Do you know what I need a cheeky of Robin? I need that
What?
just the instrumental, just the first 2 seconds of "Lose My Breath" because that's the North Wheezy instrumental. That's all I need.
All I'm saying is,
Bruh.
as someone has seen Beyonce more than 5 times, you are so about her. So if you want to watch her older stuff,
Destiny's Child. Give me some of that Destiny. We're in.
but if you
I'm
want
a survivor.
like 10 years, when she does her residency, that's when you'll see the old stuff. This tour is not. You're not going to enjoy that one. It's fine.
Pick up Beyonce.
Say, man. Yeah.
Wait. David, before you go, you said something in the group chat. You said that Wireless were disrespectful and disingenuous. I want to know why you thought that.
It's a disgrace to our UK headliners, bruv.
Is it?
Bro, I saw when I
It
looked at
certainly
it,
is.
I looked at it, I was just like, okay, I see Summer Walker, Burna Boy vibes. Demand them. Nah. I'm sorry.
Here's what I'll
It's hilarious.
actually,
The man is hilarious.
I'll actually defend Aubrey for once. Yeah. No,
No, I'm not even blaming Drake for this.
not on him for that one. That's not on him. That's the promoters who are dumb enough to put that there.
Demand
No,
them.
but guys, you guys saw the backlash, right? You guys saw the backlash.
Yeah.
I don't trust that.
It was all at Drake's feet, yeah, because he's the villain of the industry right now, yeah. That's why every week he gets not that guy. Even the podcast I'm not on, I'm seeing not that guy for Drake every week, yeah. You guys,
In fairness, Oscar, a lot of that guys are earned. You lost the back battle because you lost the back battle. You went to Australia in the bullet hole. Are you okay?
That was hilarious.
That's like 9 months ago, though.
That was kind of cold. That's kind of cold.
I would actually like that wasn't elite.
He acknowledged he got shot up in the dance, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's still walking. I'm still here.
Look me in my eye. Do you know what?
Gangster.
No, it's not because Drake can't pull it off. It's not about whether the thing it is called. Look at his face when he does this stuff. Look at how he
He can't
walks.
pull it off.
He can't pull it off. He can't.
He walked out with the bullet holes. Do you know for a fact, like, if Kendrick Lamar wore that hoodie, people would be counting the bullet holes and saying it's the same amount of holes as Park had when Park got shot. That's what you lot would say.
Also, guess what? He wouldn't do it. I don't have to think about it. It's stupid. It's what it is. It's just dumb.
As I said,
Hey.
put some respect on our artist's name, man.
I mean,
Hey, Baraka makes me laugh.
not really.
Baraka makes me laugh.
The thing is, the only one that has been putting respect on their names is Drake. Drake is the one that does a song with J Hus and Central C and Skepta and Dave.
And
Kendrick
Dave,
Lamar is gonna come to London.
he
He's
came
not
out
gonna
for
show
Sector
none
Boys.
of them and them.
And you know what? Good.
Perform and leave.
Sector Boys haven't made music no more. Wasted it.
Kendrick's vibe doesn't work with the UK vibe. It's fine. I'm not mad at Drake.
He could run a little. Why can't he bring out Lil Sims? No.
Actually, you know something actually could work. Listen to him vibe. That one makes sense. That one makes sense.
And I bet when he does it, they won't call him a culture vulture.
No, because
No, they won't, will they?
he doesn't just do it.
Not on a night, but maybe next week.
No, but I can believe why, because it feels like you got slapped, you went silent, you released music that was dead, and you came back and it's like, oh yeah, let me run to someone who I know they're gonna come and embrace and enjoy me. You lost over there, you come over here. It looks.
But do you know why that makes no sense? Because at the peak of Drake's popularity, this brother was at Wireless.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't at Wireless. I'm saying
He was at Wireless all the time.
But I'm not
So
saying that.
you can't say
No one's
now that
saying
you're down, you're here. When he was up, he was here. So
I mean,
Anyway, Can I give my word, please? This
Yeah, go for it.
thing turned into a Drake. I don't have any sports one, yeah, but Stormzy, Stormzy, you've had a stinker. You've had a stinker.
Michael.
of epic proportions.
Burn that
Oh,
bridge.
Oh, wait. But he's got 4.5 million. Has he had a stinker?
No, but
oh yeah, it's a howler.
it's just
It's a big howler.
You who has been the perfect PR man. I've seen you cuss governments. You've called Boris this country racist. We've been, we've chest, and we back
That was a
to you.
hill turn, you know.
And we back to you. That's a stinker.
and it's not great. It's not it's based on the image. It's because the image he presents, like it or not, it's what he's presented as. Even ignoring McDonald's as it is, fast food. I follow Stormzy. I watch his stuff. His whole thing is health kick. Where he was complaining, McDonald's is who you want to pick with. Fast food.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really care for that because even those people that do the healthy,
No, I hear it, but
they,
like
still, they still have cheat meals and all that.
It doesn't-
Stuff.
no,
So
no,
I wasn't mad at that.
No, brother. Hold on, Oscar.
it's deletion.
And look at the meal. Look at the meal he's put in the thing, cuz.
And there's protein in there, though.
What protein?
Adrian, are you all right?
Listen. McDonald's, yeah, they're on it. They're on
And
it.
chip nuggets and
It's so funny. I Google Stormzy. I haven't even got to the yeah. That says Stormzy's McDonald's meal. First thing.
And the thing is, my thing is like, if his thing is all about the money, it is what it is. Like, if that was your image already, no one probably would care as much.
No one
Like,
would bat an eyelid. That's the thing. It's the whole.
nobody forced you to talk about Palestine. No one forced you to post about it, and then you deleted it, and then you had the it looks mad. It looks mad.
Yeah, it looks mad, guys.
it looks crazy. And not that
and
gal. Okay,
You
go
know
on,
his
go on,
post. You know his post about Palestine. It wasn't even like free Palestine.
It was a whole
His post
team.
was like, "I will always stand up for injustice when I see people being oppressed." I was like, "Oh, it was big. It was who you are. It wasn't just a free Palestine thing. It was this is who I am." So yeah, he has to hold that one, man. He has to
It's
hold
a
it.
stinker. And next one, not that gal, yeah. See, I love to support our people, but when you go on with him and talk rubbish, and I remember last week, Oscar, we gave to your friend who
My
thought
friend.
Morgan Freeman was at the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
Somebody decided to bring out their review of the Super Bowl halftime.
God.
Now, instead of calling the character played Uncle Sam,
Oh God.
they decided Uncle Tom.
Who said that?
Madam Joyce.
Oh, is that what she said?
You know what it is? It wasn't smart.
I
Because
can see myself making that mistake, you know.
all she had to do, was just be like, because I'm not a Kendrick fan. I didn't enjoy the performance, which is fine. But then she ran called Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom, which is already a madness. You call this mad.
That's a howler.
And then you're like, I don't want to think. I want to, especially the way she said it as well. The whole game is think. I want to be book. It's a whole mess of a
Hey,
thing.
the Americans have been cooking her blood.
On her neck.
But also, yeah, I don't care about Americans, man.
No.
No,
It's
it's
not-
hilarious. It's hilarious.
I don't care about Americans.
Nah, because it like lately I've been seeing this whole trend of like, oh, this is what Americans think of Black Brits, and I'm like, I don't care what they think of us.
Personally, I don't care about the Americans cooking. I'm just thinking the stupidity of you just called on Samuel Jackson Uncle Tom.
Yeah, that's enough to go into.
Oh.
Madness.
No, I'm still dying at Morgan Freeman from last week. That killed me.
Guys,
Can I close it?
hold on. Yeah, before you go.
If this is where I think, because I got an image.
This is a bigger stinker, yeah.
Let's have a look.
This brother, yeah, he's trying to save money in it. And he's sacking people left, right, center. In how can I think? In his passion, in his promise to deliver for the magas. This gentleman sacked hundreds of workers under orders from him. And now, now, they're trying to rehire them. Do you know what? Do you know what job they had to do? They were looking after all this country's nuclear weapons.
Oh dear, stink.
Donald Trump
What?
has made a stinker, bro.
You better stinker.
Now, if you don't understand where I'm going, you have Elon Musk, who's in charge of saving the government money and blah, 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 making cuts. So they've just been cutting everyone DEI, all this diversity thing. They've gone and sacked some of the nuclear stuff. Everyone looking after the... and now they're trying to rehire them, but can't contact them because they don't have their numbers. and because they locked off their government emails. He's a stinker.
He's insane.
Unbelievable stinker.
They're all insane. I don't understand. I don't understand it all.
Guys, can I close one? I think a lot of you will check this. Lola, I know Lola saw this.
Maybe. What is it?
I know you saw this on the weekend.
Oh,
let's leave that one there, now, shall we?
yeah. I saw that. I was like, "Where is he?" I said, "Wow, really?"
I need to know, I need you to tell me which one of the three in that image is Miles Lewis Skelly.
Wait, who's the thing on the left?
No, don't do that.
Hey, Oscar.
Oscar, you're mad.
No, I'm asking. Obviously, we know Saka's. You know what I mean?
Hey, Saka,
Girl
bro.
is next to him. His girl is literally next to him.
The
Leave her.
girls there literally next to
No,
him.
she's just not in the frame right there.
Yeah, she's literally.
I don't know. She's not right there. So
The question I have for you guys is, who is Miles Lewis Skelly?
Bruv, they're black, innit?
Oh, okay.
Lewis Skelly is brown black. This is you and Timber. This one's light.
nah, they're similar skin tone.
Is him and Timber similar, mate?
Lewis Skelly's mum said that when she's watching the game, she thinks Timber and Skelly are the same
No, but I
person.
hear that. That one I hear. No, but that one I hear on the pitch running around. The one that's sitting there. You can see his face.
He's got a hat on.
Oscar, you being serious right now?
Oscar's having
No, because obviously I saw the clip later where Lewis Skelly is there with like his grandma or something.
Yeah.
So he was there, innit? They just had the thing ready for him. And
Yeah,
then
but they zoomed in. They were looking around. They zoomed in.
They zoomed in on.
Yeah, they zoomed in on Saka. Saka got caught slipping there, but you know, we'll allow it.
Gal was there.
We'll allow
Gal
it.
was there.
Listen, Oscar was looking for Gal.
Hey,
fine.
listen, Saka, don't let Dr. Uma see you, bro.
Just because your goat is doing a suspect. Don't put that on my boy.
Hey,
My
listen,
goat.
Saka, please. Dr.
Listen,
Uma's got lashes for
listen.
you, bro.
New Drake PND out now. Go stream
Hey,
now.
actually, good question.
Hey, it's trash. It's absolute garbage.
Oh, it's not trash.
It's all right. Track 2's sick.
I've not listened to it. I've actually not listened to it, so I need.
I'm being rude. I'm genuinely asking because I have no kind of. I'm trying
Second
to.
track's cold. Second track's
What,
cold.
did you say second track, Peter?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lola?
That's my favorite song.
Hey,
I've
Hey, Lola, do you
it's
know who you
not
need to
trash.
listen to? Do you know what track you need to listen to, yeah? Hey, Oscar, hey, what's the Spanish one? What's the Spanish thing?
That's the worst song in the world. Listen, yeah, guys, you don't know I'm a big Drake fan, yeah, but that Meet Your Padre song is the worst
What
song.
kind of Spanish is he doing now? Is he doing like Bad Bunny?
Lola, go listen to it.
It's not even Bad Bunny because Bad Bunny's good. It's like, it's mid. It's mid.
Oh,
Also,
But it's a standard Drake
what-
album. I think there's some good songs on there.
have you guys heard
Level of it.
thingy? Is it what Central C and Georgia Smith's new song?
Hey,
Get Robin in, not that guy. Robin's not that guy.
Is it?
Get Robin out of
Is it?
here. Get
What?
Robin out of here. Get Robin.
I'm tired, people.
On that note, guys,
I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm tired.
we're ending the podcast here. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah. Oh my God.
I've had a howler, but it's all right.
Central C and
I was
Adrian
thinking
Drake.
they're not even the same race.
AJ Tracy. I don't know why I said Central C. I was supposed to say AJ Tracy.
Man's done
You
a
know
big
what?
thing
that's
there.
mad.
I was thinking
Hey,
of
that's
what you call it. I was thinking of
Like you said,
I was
innit?
thinking of something
Yeah,
else. But yeah.
that's
Anyway, have you heard that song?
Yeah, it's lads.
Right, guys, thank you very
Yes,
much
all
for
right.
joining us on this week's
Yeah,
Top 4
it's all right.
You're not that guy, bro.
It's all right. I can have that. I'll hold that one. I'll hold it. It was a stinker still.
Make sure to join us next week, Monday night, after Liverpool against Aston Villa, and then the weekend's football. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, West Ham. Who's Chelsea got on the weekend? Oh, you're away at Villa. Man United? Who's Man United got this weekend?
We've got Everton.
Everton.
Oh, where?
At the Goodison Park, mate.
It's at Goodison. We've already played them.
12:30.
Yeah.
I need
12:30
to know
on
the
Saturday.
betting odds.
Hey, I'm putting Beto in my fantasy.
I'm putting in 3 Everton players in my team. 3 of them are going in. I'm putting
I'm putting Moyes as my manager chip. I'm up at Moyes.
I'm about to use that. No, Oscar, you don't gain much places because Everton are above Man United, so you don't gain much from it.
You lot are trash.
Hey, no, you lot are the criminals. We don't want to keep Ruben blood.
Listen, it's 1:45. I need to go to bed. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get onto them curls next week anyway. All right, guys, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Oh, what a great podcast it's been. We'll see you next week. Until then, people, peace.
Later, mate.